Greetings, Ultra-ers, freaks, geeks, girls, gays, and Joshes alike. That includes everybody. I have returned not only for a fresh new year of streams, but also completely unscathed health-wise, despite MagFest being the super spreader event of the year. Normally, I would meticulously go over all of the purchases I made in great detail, but the fact of the matter is, I am very distinctly in my broke era right now, and also most of my money I spent on a surprise present for my wife. But you guys got to see this hat, and also the secret extra bonus hat underneath it. You didn't see my disgusting penis, did you? Well, I'm gonna put that over there. Because we actually do have a lot to go over. A very, very, very long introduction. Is my hat, it should be on, like, the back, right? I feel like my head isn't suited for these ones that kind of extend upwards, like a cone. Technically, the winter season started on Sunday, December 21st. So while this return would make more sense as the first of a new season, we had to play Grand Theft Auto Online that day because of the snow in Los Santos that ended up not even happening that day anyway. Regardless, it was a good send-off to the year, and also they're late at night, so it's kind of like an entirely different vibe. Did I just get a question? There should be an arrow. Wait, there should be an arrow pointing from the poster to Andrew. I put it there for a reason, alright? We're gonna have a different poster each time. I didn't put a sticky toy over here. Listen, we'll fill it out as we go. I have a lot to go over. I'm not going to say that those Saturday streams don't count, because the fact that we are counting is important. I could tell you that we got to 200 unique streams in the year of 2025. 200! That is the most amount of days we have ever streamed in my now nearly 6-7 year career on Twitch.tv. I'm going to drop all presumption that I'm not reading off a script right now and just put it here because it's easier. Speaking of Twitch.tv, an extra subscriber. Last year, sort of at the tail end with the autumn season, which was season 25, making this season 26, happy season 26 of BH Ultra, by the way. Not only did the set change to a very real background, today, for winter, I currently reside within a log cabin to harsh the cruel weather. I actually have my door open right now because I presume a lot of my throat scratchiness is coming from, like, how dusty the room is, and I've done everything. Last night when I got back, I meticulously cleaned everything, and I'm still feeling it, so I'm just gonna live outside now, is ostensibly what I'm getting at. But for that season, I created 3 stretch goals. One was for Twitch followers, one was for Twitch subs, and one was for donations. We're gonna get that in a second. The follower goal we were aiming for was 900, and as of today, we currently stand on Twitch at 887. My head might be too big for this thing, meaning we are only 13 followers away from that projected goal. But now that we're hitting the ground running with the new year, 13 followers would be an easy mark, especially now that I'm forcing myself to use Blue Sky and probably posted a link to the stream over there. Hello, Blue Sky fans. I hate using Blue Sky. Like, can it start being funny? Can funny people post on there? Or do I have to go back to the deepfake website? This sucks. I've been, over days I've been trying to use it, and it's just not enjoyable at all. Like, I thought this would be the time, like, I'm gonna jump over the cliff. This is when I do it. And it's so, it's like Smash for Wii U. Does that make sense? Or do we want to get into it? I don't particularly like it either, sadly, low. Yeah, like, normally they're supposed to be good and fun. We're getting a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this is going to throw off my list from later, but regardless, the goal hasn't been extended, but you will all see the stretch goals we have this year. Today, ahead of our surprise game, we will be covering our plan for the entirety of 2026. Also, happy birthday to me. I'm pushing 30, and I will continue to push 30 for the next 6-7 years. However, what I want to do this year is really separate the goals by individual seasons. I'm talking about the bars, the meters still. So the goals I'll be showing off today, for the most part, will only extend through winter, even though we're already almost halfway through January, and I'll actually be gone the first 2 weeks of February. So for winter, season 26, I'm going to keep the follower goal at 900 because I think 13 new followers in some months is achievable, and if I don't achieve it, I will be very, very embarrassed. As of today, this is incorrect what I have in my notes here. It's going to say currently 9 Twitch subs. Obviously, we just got some more, so that is no longer true. And I thought I should make a habit of listing them all by name at the start of the stream because I like implementing a hierarchy and class warfare against all the brokies. So before all of the subs we got just now, let me scroll this so I could actually see. Oh man, I wish I could read these notifications. If I scroll that, would I ruin what did I just do? Hello? Okay, we're good. Current Twitch subs as of January, was it 12th, 2026? Chaotic Archivist, Gnarly Collector, Kiki Say Something, Rosebun, Reverac, Tucker, _26, Small Bunny, Cats, Logan, H9112, Meta Knight's Vagina, and now, I believe, Monilico and Little Jaybird. Did I miss one, or is that all of them? I think that's it, right? Let me scroll. Do a proper scroll. Yeah. Okay, well, we are where we are. So currently 11 subs. And you guys, like all my favorite children, are going to be getting preferential treatment. Here's the thing about the current list of subs. Normally, it would be entirely up to all of you and your fellow chatters to get sub status. However, I think a big theme for 2026 is bringing back previous gimmicks that I think worked, that I dropped for whatever reason. I'd like to bring back a gimmick from 2024 known simply at the time as the swear jar, although it's a little bit more complicated than that. So in 2024, every time I made an allusion, a joke, a reference to the eponymous Hawktua, I would gift a random chatter a sub. You see, my New Year's resolution for 2026, beyond going to see live theater shows semi-frequently, shout out, I saw Wicked at the Hippodrome, the Baltimore Hippodrome in December. So I'm gonna put that there for now. And every time I see, I'm gonna hold myself to it. So every time I see a new live show, probably at the Hippodrome, I'll replace it back there. So we're forming our set. That's the main resolution for my life. However, my main social resolution No, I got ahead of myself. No, my main social resolution is to completely eradicate the word female from my vocabulary. Because while it does technically make sense in some contexts, I think it makes me sound like an incel. So moving forward, after this speech, every time I utter the word female, I will have to give a random chatter a sub. And you guys have to hold me to it and call me out. I promise I won't get mad at you directly. I need to delete that word from my brain. And the only way to do that is, like what I did with the swear jar in 24, is that every time I do say it live on stream, somebody's getting a sub for free. So we're getting ahead of that. And that's the only time I'll gift subs, nothing else. I've brought up subs and followers, but not the third bar, and none of which I've shown because you'll notice a giant absence in this corner over here, beyond our 3 lovely stretch goals for the winter. That is because we obviously can't keep the Ultra Tree around. It's not Christmas anymore. As much as I love celebrating Christmas, it would sort of lose its luster if we got rid of it, or if we kept it around, rather. And I did fully intend to put the red beanbag back in this corner, but it smells so bad right now. I'm talking like burnt hair. I think the cats peed on it. What I'm getting at is, despite buying that beanbag for these streams all the way back in 2022, after only living in this house, in this room for a month or so, and it stayed with us through thick and thin, there is no way to clean cat pee off of a beanbag chair. That thing is going to the dump as soon as they will take it. So there is a huge gap. Something missing from this corner. Does femoid and woman also count? No, woman's fine, and I don't think I've ever said femoid unironically. I think it's always an ironic...
Oh my God!
Captain Efok is also a member of this. Okay, so 12 subs currently. I just... Bam, that into my lip, that hurt. Did it move? Guys, I think it moved. Wait, did it? It's at like 10 now. Rip beanbag. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. I'm going to leave it up to you all to fill it in. You see, our previous donation fund was for a game of the donator's choice to be played in full or such on a BH Ultra live stream. And guess who just so happens to be the proud owner of a heavily used and chewed on copy of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the Xbox 360. Is the disc in here? I probably should have checked that first. It's covered in tape. Can we get a camera in on this? There's like scotch tape all over it. And also this is back. Why is it like tape? It's probably fine. It'll probably work. Anyway, this one won the donation fund for 2025. And I did in fact get it. Yes, starting this week, I will begin my potential 11 stream series through this Lego game based on the movies that I've never seen once. We live by the donation and we die by my hand, probably, someday. Back to the stretch goals, though. This time around, ending on, it's just a spring, March 20th, 2026. Instead of picking what game we play moving forward, because let's be honest, there's no way we're finishing this game or playing it for 11 streams before spring comes for us all. The top donator will not pick which video game I play, but instead what goes in this very empty corner. Could be a comfy recliner I've always wanted for guests. Could it be a warm lamp that so many have requested? Could it be a shelf of all my streamer knickknacks and doodads? At the end of the season, you get to decide. We'll be going off of Game Fund rules where multiple people can donate for one specific cause, but I'm putting my foot down this time. If you do not say what you are donating for in your donation message, I will not count it. None of this vague tiptoeing. You need to tell me what's going in this corner or else I'm just going to pick something. Since we're carrying the rules over, every time somebody follows, subscribes, or donates on Twitch, we will be ringing the fabulous bell and spinning this fabulous wheel that has remained unchanged and see what happens. So, since I have started stream today, what did I miss? Let me look at these notifications. We have, I believe, 11 days. Okay. Resubscribe, subscribe, resubscribe. I don't think there were any follows. I think it was just 5 subs. Okay, well, why am I like... Did I move it? I think I did. Hold on. I definitely did. I was wondering why I was all crotch. All right, so what did I say? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess who gets to spin this wheel 5 times? Did you cop it at MagFest? No, I bought it on eBay.com. We landed on brown. This one will be easy to find. And it is, in fact... Okay, that's 1. We're going to get through 4 more of these. This is the kind of stuff you're getting for subscribing to the BH Ultra Live channel. Okay, orange. This one will also be easy to find. Do we know this one? Hello, do I know? Do I know you? Twitter stinks, I'm leaving. Yeah, like listen, I agree. I left for a reason. Oh, well, this is perfect. All right, time for the release the monkeys. We'll actually be returning to those monkeys very soon. Let's spin this wheel again. Third time. Third time's the charm. Let's do the monkeys again. Do the monkey with me. It's going to be a very monkey-centric episode, and I'm sure some of you know why, but we're getting to that. So again, like I said, we don't really have a specific prize in mind for the follower goal, for the sub goal, which has now gone down to 9. Why is it going down? Am I missing something? We got 2 more. But the donation goal for this year is okay, that's just bonk again. It just keeps landing on... Is this a weighted wheel? All right, final wheel, at least for now. I need you guys to donate and pitch me what. This is the fucking monkey button. Has it really only ever landed on those two things? Uh-oh. Is this gonna crash? I just hit the camera button. Alright, no, I guess that just didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna put that back there for now. You can see how the bite marks really... Okay, so that's just not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do this manually by hand now. Okay, where am I? Okay, if you are sitting at home or at work or staring directly at me while you are driving and you're a little disappointed that you won't be deciding a game for the spring at the end of winter, because that's what I think we're going to do moving forward after this season, is that we'll have an individual stretch goal for spring, for summer, for autumn, so on and so forth. Boy, do I have some good news for you if you were worried about not deciding a game. There are certainly a lot of major releases currently slated for 2026. I'm taking inspiration from a stream I did in 21 where I'm just going over the year we have ahead of us. We have Lego Batman, Tomodachi Life, and then Mario Tennis, Yoshi, Pokepokia. There are going to be new fighting games in the franchises of Marvel, Invincible, and Avatar. A new Valve VR headset may allow me to play VR games easier and more frequently. Maybe they'll announce something for their new Steam machine. Sandbox, or S_Box, is a new creative project by the team behind Garry's Mod, meant to replicate that feeling and creativity inside of Source 2. I thought for a long time that 44 more Saturdays until GTA 6 was a little bit too much for one online show. And I thought we could instead rotationally use those Saturday nights as both a GTA night and a friend slop night, you know, like alternating back and forth. Sandbox would be perfect for that show. Castle Crashers, Stardew Valley, Terraria, Peak, Repo, Lethal Company, maybe some Minecraft hardcore, I don't know. Basically a reason for the patrons, the denizens of the Patreon Discord server, to stay in there and to experience these streams if they don't like GTA that much. But I'll say this for right now, we should be doing GTA weekly, continuing every week, at the very earliest until I come back from February, or at the latest until we've actually completed the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. We'll see how it goes. We're supposed to have a new Pokemon generation for the 30th anniversary this year, and also supposed to have the release of GTA 6 this year. But who knows? Deltarune comes out tomorrow, probably. What did I just count? I feel like I'm way past like 15 at this point. Beyond that, there are games that came out last year that I missed that I would genuinely love to give a fair shake, like Baby Steps or Silksong, and as well as major releases that I started but didn't quite finish, on top of like Doom the Dark Ages and basically every Nintendo Switch 2 game. The current plan is for Thursday to still act as the rotational Nintendo Switch 2 day. And it will be casually switching between all of the major titles I already started. You know, Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition, Mario Kart World, Kirby Air Riders, Pokemon Legends ZA, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I feel like there are more there. However, this Thursday, as in this week, marks the Animal Crossing Switch 2 Edition release. And once I return from my first hiatus of the year in early February, Mario Tennis will be the hot new thing. So we only have a handful of weeks to actually do that rotational Switch thing before games start coming out. On top of that, I have potentially 4 themes I want to run with, which will be difficult considering I only stream games 4 days every week, and all of them are decided except for one, right? Obviously, I'm going to keep doing GTA. We have Switch 2 on Thursday, and now I have to... That's the wrong side. Now I have to begin Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. So really, we only have one opening, and that's what we're about to decide. Like I said, this week will be Lego Pirates something on Wednesday, and then Animal Crossing on Thursday, and obviously GTA on Saturday. You'll notice that doesn't include today or the weekly episodic video game adjacent live stream podcast show known simply as Switch 2 Ultra. We will actually be returning to Switch 2 Ultra next week to discuss what has happened since we last met. However, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is an official statement. Moving forward, Switch 2 Ultra will be moving to Tuesday nights instead of Monday nights, which means everyone gather around. For the first time in almost half a year, we're returning to a lot of concepts. We're returning to the swear jar. We're returning to these shows, returning to these games, returning to these funds. But above all else, now that I can stream video games at a normal time on this day every week, we will be seeing the return of... Right, I forgot it doesn't work right. Okay, hold on. Why did this stop working? Hold on, I don't want it to crash. Are we still good? Okay, well that works. We will be seeing the return of... No fucking shot. Hold on. We will be seeing the return of... Okay, well, that's just not gonna work. We will be seeing the return of... That's right. Officially in 2026, because the Switch 2 Ultra podcast is now Tuesday nights, we will be getting, regardless of what we play, the return of everyone's favorite, Monkey Monday. Every Monday on the Monday. It just really is a matter of if we end up playing Monkey or not. Let me jump over to Twitch real quick just to make sure everything is running swimmingly. We're good. Welcome back, Monkey Monday. I know so many have missed it for so long. What I'm getting at is whatever we do each Monday will be decided more or less right now. Like I said, there are 4 themes, 4 threads I want to run with. They aren't kick the bucket countdowns per se, but they are playing through several lists of games. So I'm going to pitch you guys 4 threads. And I need everyone here. I'm glad everyone can be here for this, except for the people who left. You're really missing out on deciding what we're doing today. Which of these 4 threads we follow at least for today? The first thread, and this is something I haven't pushed myself to do in a long time. It used to be commonplace on this show that if there was a new game in a series or genre coming out that I was unfamiliar with, that I would play through the series. In 2021, I played through the 2D Metroid games for Metroid Dread. In 2022, I played through the Bayonetta games for Bayonetta 3. In 2023, when a lot of you joined, I played through the Pikmin series for Pikmin 4. In 2024, I played a Paper Mario and a Mario and Luigi game in preparation for those new RPGs. And all I really did in 2025 was play a little bit of Donkey Kong 64 ahead of Bonanza. And that needs to change. This year, 2026, one of the major Nintendo Switch 2 releases will actually be a From Software game. If you don't know, FromSoft are known for games like Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring. Now, longtime fans know that I actually did attempt Elden Ring multiple times, but honestly, I think it was a little bit more than I could chew. I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. So I'd like the next From Software game, or the same one, to be decided via chat. I mean, I have a PS5, and I still haven't played that Demon's Souls remake, and that is one of, 3 games that is still exclusive to the PS5. So that's the first thread, is From Software games. Just imagine, I didn't have visuals planned. If someone's editing this later in the year 2030, imagine all the FromSoft games just appear right here, right? Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, 2, 3, Elden Ring. From Software games, that is the first thread. Second thread, you are going to see a concurrent theme this year on the main channel and off of it. 2026 not only marks the 25th anniversary of the original Xbox, which we have right here, but also 2026 could potentially mark the final year of Xbox as a whole. We're likely to get next-gen consoles in 2027, and if Xbox doesn't show up to the party, I will have to assume that the console line is dead, making 2026 more or less their final year. Without giving too much away, several videos this year on the BAH Ultra YouTube channel will revolve around Xbox 360 games. Like, I'd say out of the 11 or so that I normally do, maybe 10 videos, like 3 of them are going to be about Xbox 360. But none about the original Xbox, which is where this thread comes in. This is going to be really difficult to do, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me here. I can feel my mouth drying in real time. Okay, how am I going to do this? Luckily, we don't have the green screen anymore. All right. This is every game I own for the original Xbox, the console that released in 2001, that I can currently play on an OG Xbox hardware. You may see some standouts here. That's, again, because I would like all of you to pick. I can go over all of these individually, but the rule of these threads will be I cannot move on to the next game down the line if I do not beat the one I started. So if I get to the very end of the year and haven't even beaten Dark Souls 1, too bad. That's all I get. Some games like Halo to Blinks to Half-Life for the Xbox edition. So that is the second thread. I guess I could put that... If I put it on the couch, it's going to fall over. So I'll just place it down here. I'll go down the line of Xbox games soon. First thread, From Software games. Second thread, original Xbox games that I currently own. Which takes us to our third thread. Not only is 2026 the 25th anniversary of the Xbox in 2001, but it's also the 5th anniversary of 2021. Funny how that works out. 2021 was the year I started streaming full-time. And I got to a handful of releases, but 2022 is when I started... I'm going to start over whatever the hell I was just saying. Yeah, in 2021, fuck the script. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Sure, I started streaming on this Twitch channel in 2020, but 2021 is the year that I started doing it semi-daily. Like, basically the schedule I have now, if not more streams. And because of that... I played most of the releases that were at the tail end of the year, like August onward, more or less. But 2022 is the year I started going to the movie theater every week. And obviously, I talk about that a lot. So what I wanted to do this year is every weekend, likely Friday, go see a modern 2026 movie in theaters and then come home and rewatch or watch a movie from 2021, regardless of quality. Because I have seen over 52 films from 2025, 2024, 2023, and 2022. I've seen maybe 19 from 2021, and none of them are ever going to be as good as The Suicide Squad. I'm sure you'll hear more about this quest for watching these older movies, not even older, 5 years ago, on the podcast. But the idea is that every year I keep working back, right? So that every year I will have eventually seen over 50 movies. Next year I'll watch through 2020, and after that it'll be 2019, and so on and so forth until I get bored of the idea, probably honestly this year or very soon. But what that means for the stream, because obviously I'm not watching the movies with you guys, is that I'd like to extend that idea. Last year, we sort of celebrated the 5th anniversary of 2020 by keeping up traditions like the Gaming Roulette and Fall Guys Fall, which obviously will be making returns this year. The next major event outside of whatever we have for Finished February is the Gaming Roulette in spring. And is there an and? Yeah, we're going to do a wrestling simulation stream at the end of this month ahead of the Royal Rumble. But what that means, not really what that means. So I think it'd be nice to go year by year and cover a year that I am really the most ashamed of and go back to their greatest hits. I'm talking 2021 games, and pay attention to this because this is thread number 3. And pay attention to this because this is thread number 3. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game complete edition. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Balan Wonderworld, Monster Hunter Rise, new Pokemon Snap, Miitopia, Knockout City, Chivalry 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Mario Golf Super Rush, Psychonauts 2, Sonic Colors Ultimate, WarioWare Get It Together, Deltarune Chapter 2, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, and Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, Far Cry 6, Metroid Dread, Back 4 Blood, Mario Party Superstars, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, It Takes Two, Deathloop, Resident Evil Village, Returnal, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and apparently some indie game named Inscription. I didn't even know that was like a thing. And the final thread, thread number 1, Dark Souls from Software games. Thread number 2, original Xbox games. Thread number 3, games from 2021. Ironically, thread number 4 actually came about as I was watching back these streams from 2021. Even when I wasn't streaming every week, the impetus of these streams, I still kept my own personal goal. And my goal for 2021 onward was to 100% a new 3D platformer collectathon every month. And in that year, I completed Spyro 1 and Crash 4 and Bowser's Fury. I only beat Psychonauts 1 and Wario World. I never 100%ed them. And then, obviously, games like Psychonauts 2 and Balan Wonderworld and Sonic Colors Ultimate came out in 2021. So those will also count as 2021 games. And I attempted to keep that up as I fully 100% completed Banjo-Kazooie the next year, and also played the Pac-World remake. At some point, I 100% had Clive and Wrench in there. And then, at the start of 2023, a little flashback, you'll see it on screen if there's an edit. I spun a big wheel of the next game in every platformer series, and got stuck in SpongeBob hell for a year. And that includes a lot of these games. Can show them off as I read through this. I have abandoned my original purpose of these streams for far too long, and it's time I go back to my proper roots. So that's what we're going to start today. Either we begin our quest through Dark Souls. This is what we're playing today, by the way, on stream. I haven't decided yet. We're either going to begin our quest through Dark Souls, begin our nostalgic journey back to the original Xbox. We will do the same for the year of our Lord 2021, or we will return to 100% completing 3D collectathons that were next in line, like Donkey Kong 64, like A Bug's Life, like Gex 64, like I believe this is Rayman 2, like Super Mario 64, Sonic Adventure 2, Croc, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro 2, because I beat Spyro 1 in 2021. I don't know if Knack is a 3D platformer, or if I even have a console that can play PS4 games, but I have Vex for the GameCube, and DeBlob for the Wii, and then the PS2, I have Sly Cooper, and Ratchet & Clank the first, and Pac-Man World 2, because I played Pac-Man World 1, and then Jak and Daxter. These are games that I haven't even opened, I have not played, because I fully intended to do these 3D platformers, and then I just didn't. I just abandoned it fully. I'm going to get a poll going for stream. Unfortunately, only for Twitch stream, although I do love my boys in blue over on the Turbo channel. And then, whichever thread wins, we will decide which game from said category we will move forward with. And I say, honestly, I think we decide this every Monday. I think we kick off every Monday stream with multiple polls where we decide which thread we continue. And then if it ends up being a series we already started, like hypothetically if we start like Demon's Souls today, and then next week we don't do that, and then the week after we say, oh, From Software, then I'll just kick off where I left off in Demon's Souls. Did I just... Okay, I flickered for a second. We'll just continue where we left off. And I will tell you this. I still haven't 100%ed Donkey Kong 64, and I currently, as of right now, have nothing planned for finish February 2026. The plan was to go back to either 2021 games or Donkey Kong 64 with the return of, say it with me now, Monkey Monday. But then I decided to do this threads decision. So I'm going to throw you over... Actually, okay, well, we saw me over here, obviously. We know what the game looks like. We know what the watch looks like. Right now, the fan art corner has reset. Until I get another piece of fan art, this will remain blank. But what we're going to do right now, I'm going to start a poll in here for these 4 threads, and I need you all to decide what we are, in fact, going to do. Can I close out of this? Probably. I'll keep that for now. I got a lot of tabs open. My computer's been running into a lot of issues. We'll see if I last this entire stream without it shutting down. Okay, Stream Manager. Here we go. Ready? Manage poll. I don't care what the pop-up. New poll. Which thread will we begin in 2026? We have, obviously, I forgot what the first thing I said was. Was it original Xbox games? It was an Xbox. Okay, no. From Software Games. I can't type. Games. Dark Souls. Okay, I'll just put dark. They'll know what it means. I'll put From Software Dark Souls. Okay, no bracket. Original Xbox games. Games from 2021. Or 3D Collect. I think it has 2 L's, right? Athon 100%. Those are our 4 options. We have 5 minutes on the clock. I'm just gonna start the poll now. Go on ahead, and we're gonna sit here. The poll should be on screen, ideally. See, oh, it's fading in. I can see it. If there are people not watching right now, I would recommend coming back specifically for this. If you have friends, family, anyone that can vote, tell your friends, tell everyone. We are deciding what we are doing this Monday, January 12th. Also, I have never once streamed on this day. I went back through all the previous years. Never have I streamed on January 12th. So this is exciting for me. Should we listen to soothing Christmas tunes again? Or should I be commentating over the whole... I feel like I am losing my voice. I mean, it's going to be sick forever. So we need to decide. Like I said, I showed off the list of Xbox games. I showed off the list of 3D platformers I have, and obviously I listed off several games from 2021. I don't know how many options we have for the poll. I think actually a poll is 5. Like, it caps out at 5. So we'll just get to that. Normally, this would be the bit on stream where I would show you the previous streams from this day, the 12th. But again, I've never come back this early. MagFest happened. I guess I can spend the rest of the episode going over that. Maybe I could do it while the poll is happening in the background, although I don't want to. I'm open to questions, but I do want to talk about MagFest. Because while I didn't, like, buy a lot of things, I do have a lot of little knickknacks I want to talk about. I had a good time there. But now we're going to sit in silence. We're currently... This is going to be a normal length 3-hour stream, by the way. We're almost in the first hour. I've been talking... Maybe that's why I'm losing my voice now. If 3D Collectathon loses by 1, I want to switch. I want to switch my vote from 2021 to... That's not how this works. Listen, this isn't a permanent thing. I wish I could have my face in here so you can... Just imagine my dumb flap jumping up and down. This is not permanent. This is deciding what we're doing today. And then next Monkey Monday, next week on... What day is next Monday? I'd be the 19th. On the 19th, we will decide again which of these threads we're going to do. I'm going to let you know right now, however, I have the Xbox games, I have some games for 2021, and I have the 3D platformers. If From Software wins, then we will have some time for me to, talk about MagFest, but I'm going to have to download them. I'm pretty sure they're, like, on Xbox, and I can just get them on Game Pass. Let's see. What is let me view the results right now. What are we at? Okay. Currently, it is a double tie. 3 votes for From Software games and 3 votes for 3D Collectathons. And it's still anyone's game as we are now halfway through the poll. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Only 8 of you have voted. Scoundrelist. How many people are watching on Twitch? Let me call people out. 13. 5 of you are still undecided voters. You don't want your big I voted sticker? Oh, I should be able to make, like, I voted stickers on here. Well, what did everyone vote for? How was your guys' break bin, by the way? I haven't been talking to the chat because I've been reading off my cue cards. I am a decided voter. Which one did you vote for, Bunny? Welcome back, by the way. I thought before that I should just only leave this up to... Maybe here's what we'll do. I saw Pixar Cars in the Xbox pile and I had to vote for it. That's crazy because out of all these original Xbox games, a lot of them I have bought like after the fact, but that one I did grow up with. Like that is one of my 5 childhood games. I would absolutely be down to play that. Currently we have 4 votes for From Software games. Shame the viewers, hell yeah. As I should. Okay, so we're going to run into a little, again, no favoritism. Well, okay, here's the thing. What we could do, we need to decide which From Software game, right? And I gave a selection of 5, which is Demon Souls and then Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. Yeah, we could decide between then. Dark Souls, though Xbox was a close second. All right. Feeling strangely nostalgic for 2021, so I had to go with that. That's fair. Like, again, I want to make this be a thing we do moving forward because I do my best to, like, play the games that come out in each year, and obviously I went over the games I want to play. I fully intend to play Batman, to play Tomodachi Life, to play Pokemon or GTA if they come out, Deltarune, you know? Hey, Deltarune Chapter 2 is a 2021 game, and I technically haven't finished my Snowgrave route in that. My video game club ended in a 4-way tie, so we're splitting the $100. Between 4 people? How much did it cost to get in the club? Should have been at the club. All right, again, 3D Collectathons and From Software games are tied in a 4v4 tie, and we have a handful of seconds left. It would just require one final voter. Oh, there's an ad playing right now. Oh, there's one vote. Okay, that was one vote. Oh, is it over? Twitch says it's over. Wait, stop the count. I believe then firmly, these buttons just don't work anymore, that we do in fact have a winner. I can now like move all of these several Xbox games to the side. But again, if you're a fan of 2021 games or Xbox games or From Software games, we're going to make this decision, meaning that you do have to in fact show up every Monday if you want your voice to be heard. Okay, so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's say 15. I don't know if Nat counts. We have 15 3D platformers, and a poll can only go up to 5. So, now I think I will leave it up to class warfare. Now I think I will pit the 1% against the 99%. Who here has a Twitch sub to BH Ultra Live and is currently in the chat? Raise your hand. Say I. Because I know there's like, what did I say, 12 subs currently? Ideally, this meter would be correct. It says 9. Well, maybe some people unsubbed. You never know. Okay, 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. Okay, 3 people. We currently have 3 people. Currently stand at 3. 3 subs. Currently, there are 3 subs. 4. We have 4 subs. We have Efok, Monilico, Jaybird, and Bunny. 4. You know what's crazy? I know there's more, and you guys just said something. Like, how long does it... I guess we gotta wait for the stream to get caught up with people. There's 1 there. We've counted 4 so far. 4. We're currently at 4. How long is an appropriate time to wait before I... That's a great idea, BHU. If everyone how joined the club was required to give $5 to join, the pot would be at least 1,000. So you didn't hear what I just said right before this, did you? Okay, well, I'm going to count that as 5. BMJ, you're 5. There. Jaybird, Monilico, Efok, Bunny, BMJ. That's 5. Anyone else that is currently subbed to 3 minutes? Okay. Anyone else that is currently subbed to BH Ultra Live on Twitch, do you have anything to say say anything so I know that you're here? Because right now, okay, I'll do 3 minutes starting now. We're currently at 5. The 5 that I just named. You guys may get to decide which 3D Collectathon we move forward with here today. But again, here's the rule. Like I said, we will be deciding which thread we do every Monday, every Monkey Monday. However, once we start that thread, we cannot move on to the next game until we finish that one, right? So if we pick, yeah, like example, Donkey Kong 64. If we pick Donkey Kong 64 here, we cannot play another 3D platformer until we 100% that game. That is the threads these are going to work. I demand a recount. What for the dude? Where are you in this stream? I'm getting tangled up. Check out my new slippers though. This hat itches. Is it supposed to itch? Gamers, please. It is Monkey Monday. I'll give her that. What better way to kick off Monkey? I know there's someone in the chat who really loves Monkey Monday who didn't say anything when I said the subs. Twitch chatter Make It Jane could also have a say in this if some benevolent benefactor were to give her a Twitch subscription. Not me, though. I'm not saying that word. Okay, so now I said from... So now, well, it's been a minute and a half, so halfway through the wait. Currently, 5 Twitch subs have taken attendance. Where's Tucker? I miss Tucker. That guy was my favorite guy. Oh, man, I miss Tuck. Okay, well, I'm just going to... Somebody say Miss Tuck? I won Miss Tuck 2027. You got to use that athletic tape. Or so I've heard. Well, I guess while we're waiting... Well, should I be continuing with these other threads? Maybe. I guess once I had to redo my Prime sub, even though it never took it off, but All right, well, that counts. That's 6. That's 6. Can we get to 7? Can we get to 7? Can we get to 7? Dude, when I was at MagFest, there was like... I will say this. I know I'm quite close to my mic. Of all the conventions I've been to, MagFest is, I think now that I've been to all of them, MagFest is not objectively, but like the best one. It's leagues better than MomoCon and TwitchCon and VidCon. Because there is, like, I joke about, like, a paid hierarchy, right? But for stuff at MomoCon and VidCon and TwitchCon, like, you do just get better access if you pay more money. Whereas the badge you get at MagFest, you can get into most things. What I was wearing when I was there, I'm going to move some of this stuff around, was I actually adorned myself in, alongside the new one, all 11 of my MagFest badges. All the ones I ever wore, and I put the new one on a green lanyard because, you know, every time you got to enter a room, you got to flash your badge. This year was popping. I think this is the one that sold out the soonest. It's probably because Rebecca Sugar was, like, the big standout there. The Rebecca Sugar concert was awesome. I also got to see them speedrun. They weren't speedrunning, but they were hosting a speedrun in the speedrun room about Steven Universe Attack the Light or Save the Light or whatever, which, I'll be honest, I didn't know was a real video game. I thought it was, like, one of those mobile games. I didn't know that it was like a real video game with buttons and controllers. Anyway, I'm going to have to fucking move this again. This is the badge I got this year. Little Mega Man theme one. There's my code over there. Not that it matters now. But yeah, I used all of my badges, right? This is from 2026. I believe it's the 20th anniversary. So these are all tangled here. This is just a tangled mess of stuff. But the thing about now that being my 11th MagFest, meaning that since I started, I feel like I only really missed, there wasn't one in 2021. Not because of the insurrection. Happy 5-year anniversary, by the way. But just because of COVID. And then there was one in 2022, but it seemed really, really unsafe. Anyway, as I was wearing all my badges, I had to make sure they were covering this one that said minor, so it didn't look like I just had a minor badge and was trying to get into minor spaces. What I'm getting at is that there is like a sort of level of, or I was talking about the Rebecca concert, right? That it was a concert of Rebecca Sugar playing their song, a handful of, I thought it was going to be mostly songs from their album, but no, it was like maybe 3 songs from the album, or from 2 different albums. And I haven't actually listened to their new music, but I really loved it. And then mostly Adventure Time and Steven Universe songs. And it was imagine like a packed concert full of nerds all singing Steven Universe songs. And then for Stronger Than You, Estelle came out. And it was fucking nuts. Because, like, listen, I love Steven Universe and I love Rebecca Sugar. But, like, the 2 biggest pops of that concert is one where Rebecca said that they were from Maryland. Maryland mentioned, everyone freaked out. I think that's why I like MagFest a lot, too. You know, I feel a kinship with the area, even though it's, like, bordering on Virginia. That... And the second biggest pop was when Estelle came out. Because, like, you know, say what you will about Steven Universe and its growth. But, like, Estelle is an actual Like, she could have her own concert, like at an actual stadium, not in like a nerd place. The only major concerts I've ever seen at MagFest were, yeah, Rebecca Sugar, Ninja Sex Party, Tupperware Remix Party, Mega Ran. You know, these people who were popular in nerd spaces. Crush 40 were there this year, but they were doing a signing and they didn't perform. It was weird. Anyway, that concert was insane, and it actually ended with the OKKO song. I thought it was going to end with... They didn't play Remember You or Time Adventure, and I feel like if they did, it would have killed me probably, yeah. So that was the big thing. But I feel like most of the concurrent theme of that year, or this year, rather, is that I would just be around and I would just happen to interact with people that, like, I knew from the internet. I went to the Indie Arcade, and the Indie Arcade was actually more exciting than the actual arcade this year, where they have these custom-made arcade cabinets. Like, there was one that's sort of like a what's it called, Night of the Dead? Maybe Shooting of the Dead, but instead there's a bunch of fires, and instead of having a light gun, you have like a fire extinguisher, and you hold the nozzle and then like squeeze the thing to shoot the fire extinguisher. But I think it was made out of an actual fire extinguisher, so like you had to really squeeze to shoot, and it, like, I could feel my fingers tingling after. I do not have proper grip strength. Anyway, I was playing Nightmare Kart, and this is also partially, you know, part of the me trying to get into my Dark Souls era. Nightmare Kart it started out as a meme that about Bloodborne sequel being a kart racer, and then someone on the internet, I believe it was Lilith, right? Bun Lilith, who I'm a fan of, created that, and then also helped develop the arcade cabinet. And then I was just playing on it, and I was like, I don't know how any of this works. And then a presence appears next to me and is like telling me how to play. It was like fucking Luke Skywalker flying the X-Wing, and the Force was talking to me. And I was like learning. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And I turned to the side, and it was Lilith. She was just helping me play the game. It was awesome. Lilith was really cool. Also, went out right before the Rebecca Sugar concert. There was like a different band playing, and there was some dude, you know, classic white dude, gamer shirt, cargo pants, and he had a Pokewalker on his side, and I went up to him because, you know, I love going up to strangers now. That's another I think the most fun thing we do at MagFest is we do our own individual cosplay bingo, and I did post about it on Blue Sky that we make a big 5x5 square, and we're like, oh, this category is like a character in Fortnite, a friend swap character, whatever. And I try to take pictures with all those people, so I'd go up to strangers and say like, hey, I love your cosplay. Can I take a picture with you? One of the wizards I took a picture with gave me this tag, and I did get 2 additional tags that you could put underneath your badges. I got 2 for buying these hats for spending... no, sorry, it's for buying... Never mind. That's a spoiler for a present for someone I care about dearly. But it was cool anyway. And also, I'm just going over all the trash I have here. This is my ticket for Dragfest. It was like a big... I got my VIP thing still because it's a wristband, one of those paper ones that they tape on you, and I haven't been able to get it off yet. It was a drag show based around video game nerd shit. Of course I'm gonna be there. There was a Spamton, there was a GTA character, there was Oolala, Rouge the Bat, of course, why wouldn't there be? And one of them, the main like co-host was named Bitch Puddin'. I don't know if it's a reference to Robot Chicken, but she said she was on the 10-minute Power Hour with the Grumps. She didn't seem to know who they were. Anyway, so I was in this concert, and I was talking to this guy about his Pokewalker, and I'm like, holy shit, is that a Pokewalker? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, what's in it? And it was an Apom, and I was talking to this guy about how much I love Apom, and then I like kind of really, it was dark, so I started to put his face together, and I was like, oh, you're Chugga Conroy. I didn't say that to him, but I had a full-on conversation with Chugga Conroy about the Pokewalker. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I left. I didn't know it was him. A lot of these experiences were just me, like, people I'm kind of aware of on the internet and be like, oh, just happen to be around them. I even passed Rebecca in the hallway, and I was going to, like, just wave. But they were coughing into their cup. They had to cancel their signing on the final day because they were so unwell. And I was masked up the entire time outside of hosting the tournament. The tournament did... You'll see the tournament, the footage will go up. I almost fucked it up because of the way the bracket was set up. I didn't do a buy. What I'll say is I didn't decide a buy, like who would get a buy in the tournament, until the very end. And I was like, oh, I don't want to, now that we're in the final 3, and we're like in the final semifinals, and I don't want to just give one of you a bye. So we did those three face each other round robin style. And evidently it did work out. But if even one person, or rather, if they all got one win, if they all beat each other once, I legitimately did not know what I would do. I'd be like, okay, well, let's just start over. Like, we were on a time crunch for the tournament. But I had fun. It was a decent turnout. A lot of returning people. I had a lot of fun. But you didn't get Conflu either. Well, I was masked up. Yeah, like, you could go on your fucking tirade about masks or whatever, but they work. Like, they do prevent you from being sick. And also, it's not that bad. Like, my mask is pretty old, and I could just smell my breath the whole time, but, man, I looked good. What was I getting at? There was, like, a point. I think I covered everything more or less, right? I was going over all my trash. The final day I was there, is there anything else I missed? There was a dude dressed like Leon who had severe alcohol poisoning. He was like passed out in the corner. I'm like, oh, I get it, Leon. And then paramedics came over and they had to get him into a chair. Oh, I went to, right, that's what these puzzle pieces are. Sorry. I have more shit in here. Sorry. As I was taking cosplay pictures with people, I took a picture with the infamous group that shows up every year, and they're all dressed like Minecraft villagers. There's 14 of them. And they gave me this village badge that just says, The Village, MagFest 2026. So I guess anyone could just show up. If you're on Twitter, I wouldn't blame you. Like, you know, Blue Sky's kind of rough. Then you may see a post going viral of a Silva Gunner concert that was happening at MagFest as well. This year was really fucking crazy. Anyway, these 4 puzzle pieces, again, if we're talking about Twitter, is because I went to the horse race test panel where they hosted Horse Race Test Live, and everyone was chanting HRT. And like I was going to say, I'm nostalgic for MagFest. I've been going since I was like 12 maybe, and got into like the late 2000s, early 2010s internet. But because of that, the event itself is very like millennial coded. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but everyone was doing the Colossus roar and then complaining about 6-7. They're like, oh God, when is this joke going to die off? It's like, grow up, man. Like, it's just kids. Like, get over it. Anyway, the horse race test panel was a lot more kind of Gen Z brain rot style. And legally, we can't gamble. So they gave us puzzle pieces, and then bookies would come around, and we would gift our puzzle pieces under certain horses. And I posted clips to Blue Sky. It was popping crazy style. That was, I think, the most fun panel. Because I mostly just went to speedruns. Other than that, that was the most fun panel. I didn't end up going to the noodle panel, even though I was invited. More puzzle pieces. The final day, because it was just Sunday and it was very slow. Every year I've tried to meet up with Salty, and every single year we miss each other. It just happens. So most of Sunday I spent my time in the console room doing this challenge run, which is where you scan your badge and then you play modded versions of retro games and try and do a certain challenge, like beat Bowser with the lights flickering on and off. Beat the stage with Sonic and then keep the sign bouncing in the air for 40 times. Play Mario Party, but you're controlling 2 characters at once and you need to keep them both alive. Stuff like that. I got about 200 points. But because it was the very end of Sunday, which is when the con is kind of dying down, all of the like big prizes were already taken. So I got 1 marketplace credit, which is like a silver coin, which is definitely worth more than $1, so I just kept it. And then I had 200 points, and the only thing I could get was a glow stick that was worth 5 points. So I thought, I'm leaving the convention anyway. Guess who is the proud owner of 36 glow sticks? All right, get this camera back in on me. This is what, okay, I'm dropping shit already. Some of these are like the connecting bands. I don't know. So that is my MagFest experience. You'll see the tournament hopefully on Turbo soon enough. All right, they're glowing a little bit. It made like a smell. I gotta taste it. What I gotta do really, it's too cold in this room. I need to put these things in the microwave. Oh, nice going, Dingaling. You ruined your awesome shirt. All right, are these all of them? You can see them glowing a little bit. I feel like it's coming off on my hand, and I definitely shouldn't be doing that, right? Did I miss anything, or are those all the MagFest details? What I'm getting at is you guys should have been there. It was kind of perfectly tailored for Ultras. And if you didn't go, then you probably just personally hate me personally. All right, let's well, now this set's really coming together. Okay, what the fuck was I talking about? We were gonna do a 3D platformer. Okay, I'm gonna assume everyone I listed before, plus maybe Reverek, still is here with their sub badge, right? So it was, what was it? Monilico, Strawbaddies, Reverek, BMJ, Small Bunny. Fuck, there was someone else. Who was the 6 or 7? I may be missing it. I think I'm missing a lot. Or was it just those 5? Captain Efok and Little Jaybird, right? Okay, 7. So we have 7. Why did I get singled out? Because you were gone when I was calling attendance. But that's the main... Anyway, we landed on, in our big vote, that we are going to be doing a 3D platformer. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go off of, like, crowd cheers, but only amongst these 6 or 7 sub badge holders. I guess I can't go off of yay or nay, because some of you guys are, like, 5 minutes behind on the stream. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will hold up each individual 3D Collectathon, and then if you want me to play that one, just say the game's title in the chat. Right, and I'll, like, separate them by 30 seconds or whatever. So let's go in order. First of all, I'm going to hold them like an Animal Crossing character. A Bug's Life for the N64. If you want me to play A Bug's Life for the N64, you can only vote one time. If you want me to play A Bug's Life for the N64, say the name of the title now if you have a sub badge. The 6-7 of you. I'm going to keep holding up A Bug's Life for the N64. All right. I'm going to assume that there is no action for A Bug's Life. Unless that Bugsnax comment is for A Bug's Life. Oh, man, I need a drink. 6-7. No. I want to drink the glow stick. I wonder if it gets dark. Because it is still winter. No. Okay, well. What about Gex 64? Now would be a time to subscribe to the BH Ultra Live Twitch channel, by the way. Because then you get a say in what 3D platformer collectathon we play. Gex 64. Gex 64. Okay. I can't tell if you guys are locking in your answers or not. Okay, that's 2 for Gex. I'll count 2 for Gex. That's 3 for Gex. Monilico on Twitch.tv. Is that an answer for Gex? Because if it's 4, then that's a clean sweep. We're just going with Gex. We have 3 on Gex right now. Sweet Life on Gex. Going tense. Going ninths. Yes? Okay, well, that's 4 votes for Gex. That's majority rule. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to Rayman 2 and Super Mario 64 and Donkey Kong 64 and Sonic Adventure 2 and Croc and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Ripto's Rage and Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank and Pac-Man World 2 and Jack and Dexter and Vex and the Blob and I guess Knack maybe. But okay, well, we're going to move forward with Gex then. Guess what my favorite video game mascot at the time it came out? Oh, you were a Gex head? You were out having premarital Gex? Alright, well, time to... Now comes the exciting part of the stream, where I gotta tear this whole set down to get that game set up. Because I can show you the world what I have... over here, I have nothing. Well, I guess that's the Switch. I did expect people to pick 2021. Anyway, our current goal right now is to start a series, and I'm gonna get it started. I'm gonna get it all up and started. Well, you guys, hey, remember in the famous words of the Black Eyed Peas after censoring their song, "Let's get it started in here." Or let's get it started and hot. So what's the idea? Is that they're gonna develop like your background decorations ultra? I'm really putting the... Sorry, can you turn that down? Sorry, it's quite loud. Can you turn that down? I was explaining the year. Sorry, I'm covering the glow sticks. Yeah, chat, can I get your let's get it started, please? And only let's get it started. Don't do the other one. How the fuck do I get out of here? I can move on my Mac that's trash now. I can make one really long glow stick. I think we'll keep them as is for now and see how long they keep the glow. You feel the glow. Another successful Monkey Monday. There's no way the vote next week is gonna take this long. We're almost halfway through the stream. Let's get it, let's get it. How does the one Sims version go? Do you have an idea of what the stream schedule will be for this month, Ultra? Sort of. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's all behind me, right? Tuesday night, 6 p.m. will be the new home of Switch 2 Ultra. Not tomorrow, but the week after. Also, you know, we got weekly Monday nights happening on the Patreon tonight. It will be every Monday still. I think maybe... tomorrow... No, we'll save Pirates for Wednesday because we'll have Wednesdays open. Thursday is going to be our Switch 2 day, but for this Thursday, it's going to be Animal Crossing because they update. I'll tell you this, it'll be Monday this time, Wednesday this time, and Thursday this time, and it'll be Monkey Monday, we do a poll, and then Wednesday, Lego Pirates, and then Thursday, whatever we do on the Switch 2. Saturday night will still be the stuff we host in the Discord server, and thus likely GTA Online, and Tuesday night, starting 6 p.m., will now be the podcast. And everything will stay the same except for the very end of the month. I can actually tell you which date. It might be the 30th, maybe, January 30th. We're going to be hosting another wrestling simulation stream. Yeah, it will be the 30th. Okay, now I set this up. All right, let's see what's under the hood. I'm so congested. And really, where is the dust coming from? It's killing me slowly. Okay, let's see. Who's got a green and leafy towel covered in butter towel? That's me. I don't know what I would do without my special veggie crew. If only everybody knew how much I love my vegetable friends. My friends, my friends. This is it. I think so. I believe, sir, that is the answer to your my friends, my friends. These are my friends. My friends, my friends. Also, my mom got me this for Christmas, so it's like it's both a cushion and like a coaster and a plate. So I won't ever spill anything again, probably. Problem here. Not to worry, the GameCube wires also work as N64 wires. I probably shouldn't have put all this stuff back on top of the ottoman, but I gotta open it again. Okay. Let's crack her open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2026 Cracker Open. Where we pit 22 crackers against each other in a round-robin style tournament to see who will win White Boy of the Year. Let's get it started. I think that's going to be the song of 2026. Let's get it started in here. I think the issue with the dust is that if I truly want to dust everything, it requires me moving everything. This thing is taped. Like I live in an attic. Okay, well let's see. So I'm gonna crawl towards you sexually. I think we may have been joined by a very special guest. We're being invaded right now. Well. How loud is this and does it work? Kind of two separate questions. Put my name drawers down? What are you doing? Ow! Okay. Now anyways, do you think you can behave yourself while I'm gone? I'm gonna get my pocket, huh? Too big for that. You can't fit in my pocket no more. What if the song was Let's Get Frittata? Let's get, you know, like how Xavier Renegade Angel says? Okay. Moment of truth, moment of test. Moment of juice. Where did I put it? Gex. Little Gex? Rubbing his damn face on Gex. Sniffin' Gex. They call him Sniffin' Jimmy. I should have pulled my pants down. Alright. That's good. It did turn me green, but that's Gex green. Why did it... Genuinely, why did it do that? Okay, I'm gonna sit down, bud. You can... It's chill. Let's sit down together. Ready? Fuck, Gex is saying funny quips! Alright, hold on. This shit's not working. Try not to reach through your screen. Okay, well the game, I think the most important integral bit right now is the gameplay, which we don't currently have access to. Well, I should probably just put my screen back on the... Okay, let's see here. Capture utility, deactivate, activate. Okay. We are going to need to do some maneuver. How? Oh, the game just turned off. Never mind, it's playing, so it's auto-playing something. Alright, but I gotta get up. Do you mind if you just chill here for a second? Here. Entei, quickly, it's going into demo mode. We're gonna miss all the funny quips. I just shocked myself by touching that TV. Shocking, isn't it? I don't want to sit on you. Although I will do so. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, that's why they call it that. Okay. Well, what we want to do is bring the room back. There we go. Get rid of that border. And then, please be careful, bud. Because this is, in fact... I guess we don't need the current goal, then. Dude, he just said tail time. Is he allowed to say that? Alright, hold on. Is the cat squeaking, or is Gex doing that? Gex is sort of like a cat. Alright, is that good? I should be covering the... I think that's good. Okay. Can you guys hear the video game? You got an HD hookup with the N64 BHU? That's cool. Yeah, but it was meant to be played like this. Well, currently, I'm being pedantic and playing this on both my HD TV, my flat screen, and my CRT because I prefer to, especially 3D platformers, I prefer to play on the CRT. And without the lights flashing, it's a lot easier to see it now. Okay, now, a couple minutes short of being halfway through this stream, now we can switch the category. The game is very quiet. Let me take a listen to this. I don't want it like overpowering me, you know. I'm kind of the I need to be the most powerful alpha in the flock. Like overpowering me, you know. I'm kind of the I need to be the most powerful. No, that's quite quiet. Okay, but you guys gotta remind me to turn this down whenever we go back to the next game. I'll put that like there. There we go. What was I looking for? There was oh yeah, I gotta switch the switch category real quick. To Gex 64. I guess it's Gex Under the Gecko, right? Probably. Now this is the first 3D platformer Gex game, I believe. I know you've got stream plans, but it would be cool to go back to RPG Maker streams and say, I think it would be too. There's a lot of stuff I really wanted to get more into last year, but that's why I think it's more important to have a concurrent theme here. All right, speaking of concurrent theme, I'm gonna turn this shit up because you're kind of right.
Matterhorn, what are you gonna do?
Hey, what are you gonna do? I don't remember him sounding like this. I thought I knew he was snarky. I didn't know he was Boston. Okay, let's see how this game really controls, because obviously I can't hit the buttons anymore on the. But I am playing on genuine hardware, and I'm genuinely hard. Okay, so... Oh, God. Alright, it'll take some getting used to. I'll give it that. Gex is one of the few video game characters who was dating a live human real-world girl in his games, and I so mad respect to him. Well, he wasn't a real human in the real-world girl. If he was dating, like... They should do it like how they do the Muppets. Like, oh, man, Kirsten Dunst is dating Gex. What did that just say? By pressing the left or right C buttons, you can swing the camera.
The only thing more evil than IRS headquarters.
Sure. He's kind of like Duckman. A lot of fog in this game. Okay, let's see. Let's learn my controls, shall we? And we have now fully locked into Gex, meaning that if we land on 3D Collectathon again, we cannot play another one until... Press the R button when a fly is buzzing around you to eat it. Ugh. Okay. Smell razor, smell... Okay, well, hold on. So what are the... Holy shit. Don't put that evil on Duckman. What's evil about Gex? Oh, he can do a long jump, sort of.
My tail's gonna kick your
Press and
butt.
hold the top C button to use the control stick to look all directions. Okay. So the C buttons are camera buttons. Got it. Out
Slip
of
the tongue.
tune. Okay. So I need to learn what the collection criteria is for this game. Jeff Keeling Miss Piggy coded. Don't put that evil on Jeff. Oh, it's filling me with green. Oh, fuck, I missed it. What funny thing did he just say? Well, it's tail time. So this is the first 3D Gex game, right? I haven't played any of the 2D ones. Keep off the grass, man. Or the grassman. Can I hurt them in a way that matters? Can I substantially... Okay, yes. I got 1 carrot. There's like a... I can't tell if it's a green pool. It's Deadpool's evil twin brother, Green Pool. You're never gonna guess what he looks like. Okay, hold on. Options. Stats. Okay. Game totals, out of tune. So there's 3 red vials and 2 blue ones, maybe? 3, 4, 5. www.com.com. I'm not excited for that. The Umpire Strikes Out. Pangea 90210. Fine Tuning. This Old Cave. Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko. Pain in the Asteroids. Samurai Night Fever. No Wedding at a Funeral. Aztec Two-Step. Thursday the 12th. Dude, is that an Epic Simpsons reference? In Dragnet. I want to play that one. The Spy Who Loved Himself. The Spy Who Jerked Off All Over Himself. Lizard in a China Shop. No More Wami Tuk Tuk. Bugged Out. Chips and Dips. Gilla Gex Isle. Mushu Pork. Gexzilla versus... There's a fucking lot of these. Alright, so I gotta find 3 red and 2 blue. That's what I'm getting, right? Carrots don't really matter. I'll get them anyway, but... So, all the Gex heads out there. All the premarital Gexers. What is the completion criteria for this game, would you say? Would it just be getting all the vials, or, like, getting all the carrots? Oh, wait. Oh, I have to, like, aim? I thought it would just grab them if they're close to me. Oh, this fucking sucks. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's my life. That's my damn life. Fucking Gilligan's Island reference in there? Yeah, man, he's the king of television. Gex is kind of like all TV. You ever heard of Channel Chasers? This is kind of like that. Gex is the original chaser. How did I do that? I shouldn't be looking at this screen. My depth perception's way off. I'm relying... You know what? I'm gonna turn that shit off and unmute this TV. The way it should be played. Now I can just see my... I hate seeing my reflection in this black mirror because I look awful. I feel like this game's gonna be frustrating. So I need to learn the lay of the land. The first time I've heard of Gex, so this is interesting. So he's a gecko, and he's kind of like, he's TV, right? He goes inside TV, it's TV time, and he references TV, and this is like a cartoon. Why wasn't there a Gex cartoon? They tried making a Bubsy one. Dude, is Bubsy like a laundering scheme? Like, I know the company like sold it off to some indie developer, and they're like, you guys make it, because if they didn't, they would just lose the rights. But... Hello?
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
I just got a Gex up. I just Gexed up. Time to get Gexed out. Okay. What can be done in this game in an hour and a half? They made a new Gex. Would he be a Gexel? No, I don't think he would know what the internet is. He would be talking all about, like, streaming shows. This is worse than the time Kendall Roy did his rap. Oh, my head hurts. I feel just like Joel from The Last of Us Season 2. And then you do a crossover with Haha You Clowns. This must have been how Rebecca Sugar felt. So what's happening here? My camera's getting a little stuck.
Would Cheech
Man.
and or Chong report
Sorry.
to the front desk?
Cheech or Chong? Dude, are they in this game? Sorry, I'm just feeling a little stuck, man. I'm really on my game today. It's not enough to like, oh man, I'm finally back to... Because I'll tell you this, when I wasn't streaming, I was feeling a little bit depressed about it. I'll be honest, like... And that's where Bugs lives. That's where Bugs snacks. Hard head area. I've never thought about that before. Okay, stand on a rainbow. He's a Gex icon. Say Gex. Oh, you're like an evil. Okay, but I got my soda. You guys want to come over and drink some soda where the can is ripped off the top? The lid is just fully... Is there a level within a level? What is this?
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Okay, I'm letting you guys know right now there's no ground pound in this game. Unless there is, and I just don't know the button combination. I felt so dumb. I was playing like Yoshi's Story for the N64 when I was a teenager, and I couldn't get past like the first obstacle because I didn't know that you could ground pound. Oh right, my fucking fly. Gulp. We need more video game characters that gulp loudly. I'm doing old hat, you know. I gotta do some new stuff. Groundbreaking. Well, I guess this isn't new, right? This bit of me self-editorializing the streams. What I'm getting at is that I missed streaming, and I'm glad to be back. I need some vials or remotes. How do I redact my vote? You guys, what do you mean? Why'd you vote for Gex? There were so many options. Rather, this is the PlayStation version. I get it. Are there like a lot of differences between this and the N64 version? Oh, dude, it's Elmer Fuck. He is like legally distinct because he's the man in orange. Oh, I genuinely didn't think I would kill him. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on in here? I think it's also because of the dust. The thing is, like... Oh, I'm like a different 3D platformer now.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
Oh, he's the one saying it. It's also the same thing. If I zoom in on him enough, does he do funny quips? Wait, hold on. Everyone, shh, listen. This feels like an entirely different, like, platformer character. I feel like I'm the fucking ferret from the barn. Can I say, of all the things that, like, went sort of weirdly viral last year, like, everyone talked about that one Mickey Mouse game for the GameCube, but I swear to God, I saw Gex divided by TV, or is that a plus sign? Gex loves TV. This is like a character archetype that doesn't really exist anymore. The guy who loves TV. Now everyone just watches YouTube shorts. What the fuck was I just get? Oh yeah, there was like 3 or more different like videos from 2025 all about specifically the Back at the Barnyard game. And I don't know why, like what, cause like I always, like even before that year started, I'm like, oh, I want to make that video. I don't know if there was something special about Okay, now I can go back and get that thing. But why? Did you see a resurgence in interest in the Barnyard video game? Yeah, that's what I was getting into, yeah. Wait, I wanted to... Okay, I gotta go back to where that was, but there's also secrets over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Hell no. Oh, shit, I'm Gex dead. What if instead of Gex, it was Jax64? Because he's got that little tail. If you think about it, jumping into the TV is kind of like the proto version of the circus. Youch. Okay, so there is a red remote waiting for me. I'm going to assume it's going to stay there, and I'm going to see whatever's going on over here. I'm your Gex toy. Oh, shit, it's Kirby. Hello? Can I kill you? Oh. Okay, I didn't think the answer would be yes. He seemed too cute and markable. Not markable, sorry. Not Big Chung Gex. Guard, can you ban that guy? Time him out for 10 seconds. Dude, eat the bug. When you're eating that bug on the TV or whatever. They asked, how's your son? Frankly, I did not be embarrassed. And your mom's final words were, where is he? Where's my boy? You're a disgrace to the frog name. Oh, I almost caught the tip there. You gotta see that? I almost caught the tip. Little bugger nearly bit my tip clean off. You see that? I almost caught the tip. A little gator, a little pond scum almost ripped it clean off, ripped the skin right off the scuff. A little snake/alligator creature almost bit my tip clean off. Oh, crikey. I put my balls inside the fish and he tried to bite them clean off. Normally the fish around these parts just do their job. You see that fish that tried to bite me willy off? You see that? What's going on here? I don't know what accent I'm supposed to be doing here. I feel like I was... Oh! A platform that takes me upwards?
Slip of the tongue.
Okay, so this is my hole, right? Open hole. If you play a drinking game and drink every time you heard the infamous Whip Crack and Johnny Test cartoon, you would die from alcohol poisoning. I think you would just stop hearing it. Because the thing is, like, they happen so frequently on top of the... Oh, I have to get the red again. Hopefully I can get my health back. Okay, so it doesn't save. I have to do the... Okay, we can't get Gex dead. We're getting reacclimated with the world of Gex. Or pre-acclimated. Stand on the green button. Okay. Now we're in our bunny suit. Now we're in our birthday suit. Okay, Gex died again. Does that say Gexy? Guard, time that guy out for 5 seconds. Alright, let's try this shit again. Can I talk my shit again? Because... the TNT, the lives, the fucking bugs, whatever. All we need are those vials, right? Hopefully those will save as we go through. If I die with a red vial, surely I'll get to take it with me to the afterlife. I'll adorn myself in gold and bury myself in the sarcophagus. And then I'll be able to, haunt you and your family for the rest of all eternity. I'm coming for you. Oh. Great. I need a fly. Oh, guys, sorry. I gotta go take a fly break. Anyone want to step outside and get a fly with me?
To the front desk.
Do you think that's less or more gross than smoking? Because, like, smoking is normalized. But if, like, there was a growing trend of people who would, like, step outside, and it was, like, legal, you could leave your job for a fly break, where you could step outside and eat bugs. Do you think... How would that make you feel, dear chatter? Because my argument is that eating bugs isn't... It's technically more healthy than smoking cigarettes. I don't know why I'm getting all these TNT bits. Can I kill you, or is this, like, all danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up? I did... Okay, so I went over the list, sort of. I think, as far as 3D platformers go, I think I 100%ed Pac-World 1 and Spyro 1.
No, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
What? Can I kill you? Not really. Not in any way that matters. Not in any way that splatters. Gulp. Uh-oh. Just give me Banjo-Kazooie vibes. I wonder why. I didn't fully 100% Mario 64, although, like, all the other stuff would just be doing the same shit as Luigi.
My kicks.
It would be perfect for me to, serendipitous for me to start Mario 64 on stream, because I've already started so... Okay, now I need to go back. Okay, this time I'm sticking to it. I'm turning around. Step outside and catch a fly with my big tongue. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Can I just take a fly break real quick? Like, I promise I'll be right back. I just gotta listen, I gotta get my state-mandated fly break. Oh, that was another thing at the horse race test panel. There was one... I don't know what happened to my video game. There's one dude standing there, his fly was all the way down. Like, not even a little bit. He was, like, helping with the panel. He was one of the main guys.
A lot of tail later.
Okay, so there are... Okay. One of 3 red remotes. Okay, so 2 red remotes and 15 more TNT. Well, can I go back? This dude's report is killing me. I'm going to go for a fly break. But I think that person was a skinwalker. Yeah, but what if it was normal? Have a good stream, guys. I think it's normal. Message deleted by moderator. That's not what I said. Don't do that. All right, twitch.tv/Reverac. Make that joke again. Do the same jokes twice. I didn't tell you to delete his messages. Okay, can we not... Okay, whack 5 purple mushrooms. Apologize. Which one? I don't remember. 6, 7.
Forget about it.
Unless... Oh, forget about it. That's a TV. Can we mod this game so I'm jumping around as Tony Soprano? Because I know when people like go back to 3D platformers, they go like the widescreen PC version. But I think I prefer to play on hardware like this. Big Chung Gex. I didn't hit timed him out. Oh, so it deleted the messages? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well now I know it does that. You know what? If it was on screen, it's been immortalized anyway. Meet the fly. Let me eat the bug. So wait. I needed like 15 more TNT. Does it start over? I gotta learn the goddamn rules of this game. What are the rules? What are the rules? Well, there's like 40 carats, right? 40 carat gold. This game runs on 6 trillion teraflops. I feel like the number just went... Oh. Okay, I can just... Ooh, hidden carrots. Hidden carrot zone. Okay, first purple mushroom. That's 1. I'm really becoming accustomed with the level, though. This might be a thing we have to do throughout the rest of the year. I said, like, oh, we're not going to move on to the next 3D platformer until we 100% this one. Did I just use an extra life, or... I don't effing know. This might just be Gex here. We might have to be stuck with this. What's going on over here? What's all this, then? Are you friend?
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
What if I stick my tongue in his mouth? And then also in the video game do that. Okay. Boop, boop. Big man. There's some shit going on over there. So the level kind of just tracks in back on itself. Ah, come on. He's just a little brat. He's a little rat creature. Can't quite read. Can I get on top of the TV? Gex loves TV. Oh, I can get on top of here. Get on top of the... Ooh, on the up here. Over here! Okay, normal mushroom. And then we have... So are they cans of soda? Or are they, like, specific to the level? Because the carrots, I assumed, were like a bug's... A fucking... Uh-oh. A fucks bunny thing. A faux bunny. Okay, that's 2 purple mushrooms. I haven't been this way, though. Oh. What's going on here? Wait, why is it snow? Whoa, look at him. I'm trying to zoom in on the Gex. Oh, you can't jump. Can only skate. I'd rather dance. Sonic Adventure 2 was a... Okay, so of these games that I had here, I think I've started Sonic Adventure 2...
I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
What? Sonic Adventure 2 and Donkey Kong 64. Obviously, like, if I am doing Sonic 3D platformers, I should start with Adventure 1, but I already have Adventure 2, and I've played it on stream, so... Alright, I want to not die, because I'm doing okay as far as mushrooms go. From a mushroom standpoint, financially, I'm okay. I just checked the mushroom market. Withdraw everything now. We won't survive the winter. Withdraw. Ask the bank to withdraw all your mushrooms now. Trust me. Okay, this is a big, wide open area. The cans look like spinach from Popeye is my guess. Holy shit. Mayhaps.
Would Cheech and or Chong...
Stop it with the cheat. Do a second joke, Gex. I want to hear all the funny Gex. Did I just do that? Wait. Did I drop that thing? But... Okay, but I keep my counters, though, right? And whatever... Oh, wait, mushroom. So that's 4 mushrooms? Or did they respawn? Probably read what that sign says. And get a fly. We'll just do the same fly joke from before. Now I gotta kill that bee again. Okay. No, that mushroom... Oh, fuck. That mushroom did respawn. Alright. 2 mushrooms. Starting from scratch. Are other counters the same? I guess we'll have to find out. Well, the fact that it's giving us TNT leads me to believe that I got all the cans and carrots.
No, I'm too young to have a second.
So there's just 3 different collectibles. The TNT I also assume is specific to Cartoon Land. Okay, that one was on me. But next one, it's on you. It's on Wii. For the blob for the Wii. So normally, these 3D platformer threads, or the plan in 2023, was that I would, No, I guess the plan is still the same. Once I finish Gex, is there a second 3D Gex game? Or is this just the only 3D Gex game? Computer, person in the chair, how many Gex games have there been? And how many of them are 3D? Or is it just this one and the PlayStation port? Because this one came to the N64 first.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy
And I wanted to get through Donkey Kong 64 because it's technically next in the rare lineage, and I've already 100% of Banjo. Someday the day will come where I'll go back through all these 3D platformers. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck. No, that's just one of the big things they drop on you. So I'm at 2 mushrooms currently. This is a 2 mushroom household, a joint mushroom household. You make joints out of mushrooms? Oh.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Say condom? What did he... Okay, now we're back. Let me jump on over. Let me kill this thing. Jesus Christ, Gex. And now you're in the void. Nice going. Green screen that out. It's Gex Enter the Gecko and Gex Deep Cover Gecko. Okay, so 64 is Gex Enter the Gecko, I'm fairly certain. So once we 100% this, we can move on to the next Gex, to the Gex Next. But only if the thread we follow is the 3D platformer, and we decide to choose Gex again. We only... Are you an enemy?
Tail's gonna kick your butt.
We only decide the next in the thread once we beat Gex. But what I'm getting at, the rules, if next week, next Monday, or maybe it... Yeah, next Monday. Okay, my camera's stuck. we're going to choose the threads again at the start of the stream. And if we choose 3D platformer, that's just Gex. Then we just go back to where we left off in Gex. I swear there was a purple down here, no? Okay. Found it. What did it say? 50 dynamites? Do I still have the... Goddamn.
Cheech and or Chong, report to the front desk.
The red vial, the whatever, the red remote. Do I keep that, or do I need to get it again for it to count? Is there a mushroom over there? Okay, let's kill everyone. It's not like the enemies are gonna respawn unless I die. I think I'd be safer if they were all dead. It's either me or them, plus I get TNT from it. But you put your hands on me and your TNT. Gex is a trilogy of games and a remake. I knew this by heart. Yeah, but the trilogy are the 2D games. Or this is the third in the trilogy. Hold on, what does that say? Boy George is a singer from the 80s that was the lead singer of Culture Club. He was known for dressing feminine. No, I know who Boy George is. He just called them hot. Or said he liked his pants, and, like, that's the joke. Could you explain the joke to me? I don't think I understand. Mushroom! Can't believe I parried that Dark Souls style. Okay, so that's 3 purple mushrooms. You've won 3 purple mushrooms. Exchange them at the prize counter for 1 big blue mushroom.
I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants. I feel like I'm trapped inside a woman's body. What if Gex just got real, like, cerebral with it? I feel like I've been living someone else's life my whole life. Oh shit, that extends outwards. I feel like only now am I allowed to be happy, and even then, it's not something I'm owed. This feels just like being inside another person's skin. Okay, that was a secret remote, right? Gex, Boy George, Culture Club. Culture Club releases the song Karma Chameleon. It all comes back. Tell that to Conjure Club. I didn't make a deal with Conjure Club. Oh yeah, what'd you guys think of The Force Awakens? I forgot that happened while I was gone. I fell off crazy style. I think I'm gonna, like... I thought about doing the regular, you know, fucking January movie musical video. But... I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of kneecapping myself by uploading shit that people aren't watching, so they're not getting recommended the other stuff. So, like, maybe I just wait until the Smash video. Maybe we actually use that bonus channel for some bonus. Yeah, now that, like, cause I don't know what the point of the bonus channel is, really. Like, the Turbo channel got its monetization. I'm gonna start moving forward with more stuff like... Oh, is that all of them? Okay. But if I grab that, will I still have the other red remote? We're about to find out. See if we can get 50 TNT before that moment, though. It was 50, right? 48. Okay, we got 50. So we got 2 secret remotes. Like, they got me nostalgic for 2015, not gonna lie. Everyone's favorite year. Well, I'd be ready to get nostalgic for... I actually don't... Here's the thing. I like to do anniversaries. As far as, like, stuff and the Patreon stuff on the channel, stuff on Twitch or streams, I have a lot of stuff planned for 2001, 2021, 2011, 2006. I don't have anything for 2016 because I don't hold nostalgia for 2016. I don't know why so many do. That year was not good. Okay, 2 of 3 red remotes found. So I imagine it's whatever the witch thing was. What the hell do you have in store for 2001? You'll see. Well, I told you, the original Xbox. Oh, yeah, let's save it to this controller pack. I can name my Gex. Oh, sorry, guys. This is my Gex girlfriend. Okay, 0. Okay, we got fucking... Honestly, this is taking too long. Hold on. Be easier to do it like this. T-U... Yeah. Ultron. It's nostalgic because people were 12. Not me, I was 15. Fuck, I just fucked up. Hold on. Fuck, they're trying to make it look fake. Dude, I know that this Sunday we're going back to the watch parties and we got to finish off all the stuff from the previous year. I'm so excited to start. I think you should leave. Did that one win? Because that's like, oh my god. Ultra. Yes, save file. Gex Ultra. Okay, so what's the... so all I'm missing then is that other red remote that was like something about a witch, right? Hunt the 2 hunters. Oh, I thought it was X because I couldn't do it. No, it's X because like, okay. I did kill them though. So excited for I think you should leave if it won. I think it would. Don't piss me off. Shit was so rigged. I'm saying that as a person who was 12. Yeah. Did it lose? I actually don't know which one. I haven't checked. I'm assuming it did because I begged and pleaded. How do I do that little tail hop? Dude, that's okay. It has to be like the second I land, or like right before. So the hunters were both in a hole. It's gotta find that hole again. It was like sort of over here in the general direction. So currently, like I said, we have that. Oh, here's the hole. Here the sign that says open hole. Dead hole open inside. 6 votes for Owl House. I think you should leave and Better Call Saul Breaking Bad. Okay, so those were the winners. Got it. Before I thought we should like kick off with Breaking Bad and just watch it in release order, but I kind of wanted to start with Better Call Saul. So we're getting now that we're gonna wrap up our Rhea Seahorn time. It's time to get back into the Seahorn grind. Okay, that's 1. The other one was like this way, right? Or there is no this way. Wait, inside. Okay, so who here? AOE -2 for NTBTS. Nirvana the band, the show. Yeah. I heard there's some important stuff in there. Also, I didn't know that like the showrunner for Succession also ran Peep Show. I kind of want to watch that. I've never seen it. But that's for next week. This week we're wrapping up the previous year, you know? And also starting Fallout, I guess. Ranch said it wasn't good, but Ranch said it wasn't good because it wasn't, like, accurate to the game, so... I don't think that necessarily... I must kill the hunter. You! Elmer fuck has come to a turn. Hope you turn your damn lesson. Hey, turn that TV off. Turn that TV off! Please don't turn it off! I'm inside, it'll kill me! Oh, but that one I did get. I did Gex. Oh, that one I got on accident. Okay, so I didn't do whatever the first one was then, right? Do my big long jump. My big long jump. Yeah, I fucked something up. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's grab this even though we have it. Wait. Yeah.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Pardon my tongue. So he tells me that Ranch is a Caesar's Legion kind of chud. Certainly a flavor of chud, some kind of type. From hating the pluribus to loving one of the pluribus was a nice twist. Do you think, BHU? I mean, I wouldn't call it a twist per se.
A little tongue now, a lot of tail later.
It's more horrific. Like, I think people going into it assuming it's gonna... Okay, jump to the teetering rock. So I do need to do that. Where the fuck is teetering rock? You know, no smoke to people. I know people really care about shipping. But I think what's gonna happen is a lot of people are gonna get into Pluribus for, like, romance. And, the show's gonna be more about how horrific and awful that relationship is. And I think people are gonna maybe stop watching it because of that. Not like, you know, the normal people watching it, but there's a lot of people who only watch a show if it has a ship in it. And that's what I do when I, like, pair characters together and make them gay. That's what I did with The Barnyard. But, like, it's not the mark of an actual quality show. Yeah, Big Long Jump. We're running back all the classics. See, but this year, listen, we got Elmer Fuck, we got Drop Jump Jump. I was excited about those awards we did at the end of last year, but now it's time to move forward with something new. Now we're having Premarital Gex and singing Black Eyed Peas. Well, where else can I go? I feel like all roads kind of lead up here, no? Let's explore a little bit, just in case. Okay, so this one we already got. It's from the mushrooms or whatever. So you can do any of the objectives in any order. It's just a matter of... You still have to leave the level once you do it. So it still has that little bit of, like, Mario 64. Mari 64 from Smosh Games. I'm kind of like the modern version of Smosh Games. But I'm excited to see what the year has to hold. Like I said, the major game releases like that of Deltarune and GTA and Pokemon and maybe Half-Life and Lego Batman and Tomodachi. I want to do a big stream series for Tomodachi. This looks to be going somewhere.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
Dude, no, they took everything. Can I reach that? Can I Jack reach that? What is going on over here? Die! I'm sorry that you need to be dead. I'm sorry. For my plan to work, no witnesses. I'm getting all my epic cans. Dude, look at these huge cans. Peter, I'm holding Hooters. The wife's hot.
Licking my way to the top.
Ligma? What? Okay, that's modern Gex, right? As he does brain rot. So I have like a Tigger jump. But I don't think it's going any higher. Okay, well that's a dead end, so to speak. Oh god. Oh god! Jesus Christ. It seems like all roads lead to the hole. I don't know. What am I looking for? Teetering rock? Can I get a hint? There's some kind of evil witch around here I could pay to give me a hint. How far are you going back in your backlog, BHU? For what? What are we talking? In what context? What are we talking
Oh,
about?
I'm too young to have a second childhood.
What are we saying here? For video games? Any video game I own, everything leads back to Gex. All roads lead to Gex. Just a matter of, like the hole itself, if you are open to the experience. Oh, I didn't even know that was there. Oh. I can't see. It's way darker for me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to use the capture for this one. Remember all those issues we had with Donkey Kong 64? Remember Donkey Kong 64? Well, this is him now. Didn't he have quite the glow up? It's Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Shut up, man. Shut up. I hope he has different quips per level. And this isn't like the only, like, this is just the game. That's the issue with the N64 card, is they could only hold one quip per megabyte. French Homer. Oh, the classics. We gotta start making new classics, though. If we don't start making new memories, we're gonna be stuck in the past forever. Granted, Grex? It's my buddy Grex, come on, buddy. But this stream exists in a post finishing my third Succession rewatch world. Now it's time for Barry. I actually haven't gone back to rewatch Barry. I've rewatched Succession. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Okay. Got the Boy George line. Imagine a speedrunner being like, okay, awesome, we got the Boy George line. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Next, we want to try and get the Cheech and Chong one. Yeah, is 100% in Gex? I need to hear all of his awesome quips. Well, this is like a platforming section. Can I go past the... Oh, I guess I could just move forward here. Well, no, not really. Oh, there's another hole. I assumed it would make me leave the hole. No, this is a different fucking thing altogether. This is an entirely new sentence. Checkpoint? I haven't even gotten to the halfway point of the level? Unless I don't have to respawn at the front again. Whoa, Gex can load so many graphics. Oh, there's
No,
wind.
I'm too young to have a second childhood.
That one doesn't really apply here, does it? It makes sense when he's wearing the bunny costume, I guess. I Gex. I die Gex. Okay, so it is timing based. The based Gex versus the cringe Croc. Okay, now we just need to cross the road peacefully. Cool structure. Pew, 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 pew. Not doing it on purpose. I'm simply trying to move the... Okay. This is like an entirely different world now. Dude, there's so much to this level I didn't see. Or this is it. I will say, one of the original Xbox games that I have that I did play as a kid was Loons, The Fight for Fame. I think I tried playing it in like 23, but you know, I played it like one time. Now we have an excuse. Now we have a proper show to do all these. We're Frontiers. Gex Frontiers. Ah! What I have to do is just get to the top of Hanging Cock? Or something like that. I don't think that's right. I got one Gex life left, and I gotta live it to the... I know that's a little bit too well timed to be unintentional, but I truly, if you told me on the doll where to like show you where it touched me, I don't even know what killed me just then. All right, go ahead and clip that. We're so back. Brum, brum, brum. And I'm so hungry. Not only is this a streaming day, but I also got to get back to editing after this, and that's gonna be an awakening. I got to see how much stuff I can write while doing this editing. Anyway, what I was getting at is that I still want to do the channel teasers, the Rumple teasers.
Cheech and or Chong.
Shut up about Cheech and Chong. I haven't tried out the YouTube collab feature, but I'm pretty sure if I like upload a video on bonus and then like have like, oh, BH Ultra main channel also, they'll get notified, but it won't like get in the way of the main channel stuff. So I think I'll just keep the trailers there. And then maybe like some side videos as well, you know, because the only way to beef up channels like that is to make stuff for them. You know, you can't half-ass it. And I would like to this year go back to making more Turbo. I just got to get my money back up a little bit. You know, I'm still broke. I'm still in my broke era.
A little tongue now.
All right, and that's it for Toon World. Welcome to the chat. You guys mentioned Jay and Silent Bob if they made a new one. He should mention one now. I feel like is that not a post-Gex world? I guess it is a pre-Gex world. Or post, yeah. So hungry I could eat a Gex. Oh, I'm getting Gexed out. I'm overdosing on Gex. Okay, so we finished. Okay, now we can go to Gila Gex Isle. Oh, that's not what... Probably should have saved it. Well, I'll save it at the end of the stream. I just gotta remember to actually do that. Can I jump off here? Yes. But it takes me to the center. That's good. Where is Gila Gex Isle? Nope. That was the one I just did. Tune out of something. Are you tuned enough? Send us $80 through the mail to find out today. You can eat a fly. Got it. I mean...
You don't show, baby, yeah!
Clerks was released in 98. Clerks 1 was 94. Ooh, so mayhaps. Because this is what, like 90... Because Ocarina was 97. No, sorry, Final Fantasy was... I think they both were. Okay, well, all I could do was fucking Slaughterhouse now, so let's go do that. What the fuck? I didn't know we could do this. Ew! Don't ever do that in my presence again. That's disgusting what you just did. It's unnatural.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Okay. Survive the Haunted Mansion, smash 5 blood coolers, ride the haunted elevator. Okay, so survive, smash 5 blood coolers, ride the haunted elevator. You guys get all that? Oh, God, it's gonna look like fucking Donkey Kong 64 and I won't be able to see anything. Whoa, cool!
What are you gonna do?
Oh, fuck, I talked over it. Okay, yeah, I definitely cannot see. Be on the lookout for blood coolers. Oh, be on the lookout for blood thinners. I've been looking for some of those. Maybe we add Voodoo Vince back to that platformer list. I just don't have it physically. I think I'd rather play it original than remastered, though. I'm not gonna buy any more games. Evil lies within. I don't know why when I was reading it on the capture, it looked like it said love wins. Evil love wins. Okay, we have 3 rotating skulls. Yeah, again, what you guys see is a little bit more light. I'm going to keep looking at the capture. Beep boop, bop boop, beep boop.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Joe Piscopo. Don't take advice from Joe Pesci. Okay, so now we're getting new lines. That's exciting. A new line cinema. You should reference that. Bam, 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 bam. See, again, I maybe pretentiously pride myself on using original hardware. Oh, is this the haunted house I've heard so much about? Or is this the haunted elevator? Survive the haunted elevator. You're a big guy now. I'm just going to take a drink. This doesn't seem like there's a lot of survival going on right now.
What are you gonna do?
It didn't say survive, though. It just said ride the haunted elevator, which is what I'm currently doing. Okay, I rode the haunted elevator. Now there's a pumpkin. And die! Jack the Pumpkin Hood. Let's see where we're... Oh, fuck. I gotta gex up this wall, don't I? You can climb some walls. Ugh. This is like... There's like a dissonance where you kind of forget he's a gecko because of all the, you know, the everything about him. The quips as human woman.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
A woman girl, a lady woman. But like, to the point where when he does do something gecko-esque, it's abhorrence. Who are you? You guys are excited for Primal Season 3? We're going to be watching that as well, or at least the start of it. Damn, he's like dead. I was wondering why. I was like, I could have sworn like Primal ended pretty firmly. But it turns out that character is just like, spoilers, it's just like a zombie now. Okay, got a free Gex. Hashtag free Gex. He didn't mean all those comments. He don't got internet. Oh. What would cancel culture be called in the Gex universe? That thing almost chopped me. Fucking taint a sphincter.
Don't take career advice
Where?
from Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo. Chat, can I get your don't get career advice from Joe Piscopo in chat, please? Don't take career advice. I thought you said you passed biology. I said I took biology. Okay, where am I and what's going on? Tomato throws, maybe? Tomato throws? What? What? Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo. I don't know. I appreciate that. I was gonna say this isn't Gilligan's Island, but there was a Dracula Castle episode. See, that's the thing about an island like that. You know, you're trapped on there for 100 episodes. You got to mix it up a little bit. Clearly, they didn't want to leave the island. This is a little bit of a circus, a digital circus situation. If you think about it, everyone always talks about I have no mouth and I have a scream, but Amazing Digital Circus is honestly more inspired by Gilligan's Island.
Licking my way to the top.
Ligma, my way to the top. Oh, I'm on fire. Is that good, or should I continue to be on fire? I don't know what this is. Why am I on fire? Can I put out the fire, or he's like burning. He's gonna die. He's got cool sunglasses because he's so hot. I don't understand what's going on. We need more romance triangles, though. I mean, I feel like Gilligan's Island probably has more love triangle. Does the circus even have a love triangle? The millionaire, his wife, the professor, the movie star, the skipper, Marianne, and Gilligan. Yeah, and Space Ghost, and Zorak and Molthar, don't forget. Alright, I'm a little bit at a loss right now. And I'm dead also. Yeah, I lost my life. Cut my life in two pieces. No, I lost it. See, sometimes you gotta just work off the cuff. You can't just be thinking about it. I was gonna say this is my Gex resort, but that's not funny. I mean, this building I'm in right now, this is the Gex resort. It's a shameful thing that we got Super Mario Land in Orlando in Japan, and we didn't get Gex World. I want to go to the Haunted Hallways. What is this place called? I guess just the Haunted Mansion. I gotta land on this.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Chat, can I get your don't take career advice from Joe Pesci, please? Jesus Christ, that was close. Oh, that's the one that sets me on fire, huh? Oh, that's one of the blood... Okay, that's one. The whole Gilligan romance triangle is, like, barely in there. They wanted Gilligan to get with either the movie star or Marianne. I don't know why I assumed everyone on Gilligan's Island was, like, related. So there was like a cruise, their ship crashed. Also, they don't have names. Don't take career advice from Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci. Am I missing something? Oh, we gotta kill the pumpkin, of course. Don't forget to kill the pumpkin. We haven't left
the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so that... Every time I die, they respawn, but the counter doesn't reset. And I haven't... Every time I die, I get to get them again because the enemies respawn, like the zombie character. This primal. But I haven't lost the progress of those collectibles yet. That's really what we're here for and about. If there's a hole in front of me, I won't be able to see it. I can't even see my own hole in front of me. Okay, I can climb this. This is what I fucked up last time, right?
Slip of the tongue.
Okay, just turn the camera, please. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. Alright, pumpkin! Pumpkin. Okay, another blood can. Blood. Another blood. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gotta be a secret door. Come on. You think I don't know a secret door when I could smell it? On. Okay, just turned on Mona Lisa. That's light work for a guy like me. I didn't do that. I keep step. What did it say?
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Step into. Am I supposed to be able to read it? Gotta get back on Gilligan. That's a few episodes I didn't want it to end. Okay, but what about Vince Gilligan's Island? Where all of the famous Vince Gilligan characters are there and they all live on an island. That's kind of what Pluribus is, sort of. What the fuck is that thing? Can I hurt you? Or is it not? Are you like a specter?
Shocker, bro.
Can I hurt them when it's green? I don't understand. Okay, well, let's try not to die this time. At least we got a checkpoint. I can't... Is this a platform? Yes. Jesus Christ. Oh, I hate Gex. I hate Gex. I hate Gex. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I love Gex. I've changed my mind. Let me grab a fly real quick. Yeah, we can take off in a second. I just want to grab a quick fly before we go. It's going to be a long drive. You want to get a fly on the way? I mean, we have flies at home, but, like, I mean, we are on a trip, so we might as well enjoy it. Like, indulge a little bit. We don't got to count our flies this weekend. Hey, don't count your flies before they hatch. They do hatch from eggs. Aaron Paul is Gilligan? No, Vince Gilligan is Gilligan from Community. Okay, I just got a scary mask. Like, hit Goosebumps novel, The Scary Mask. How's that that Patreon goal looking like? Also, how does everyone feel about the weekly Monday nights? We only have one, right? No, we did do two, didn't we? No, I guess this Monday would be the second weekly Monday night. Well, what'd you guys think of the first weekly Monday night that is afforded to all denizens of the...
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Halloween at... Is it Rick Taylor or Rip Taylor? Halloween at Rip Thorne's house. Hold on. I need these masks. Okay, can I get back up here or am I fucked? Great. Oh, wait, here's the... Okay, well... Was it 5 blood canisters or Rip Taylor? May he rest. Okay, let me go back up here. Tonight is the watch together, right? It's not, I mean, yes. Like, it will be streamed live, premiering live to the Patreon, and you guys can talk in the chat. It's like a stream, except kind of pre-recorded. He's not, like, with us anymore. Dude. Rip Taylor. What am I looking at? Okay, well, let's just hop on here and see where it takes us. This is the haunted elevator I've heard so much about. Oh, messed up my days. No, the watch party will be on Sunday. Today is Monday. So we will be having another episode, another installment of Weekly Monday Night. You gotta remind me to upload that draft, because I still have it. Weekly Monday Night, exclusive to the BH Ultra Patreon. What'd you guys think of the first week of Weekly Monday Night? Do you like the idea? Do you fucking hate it? Did you not watch it? Do you wish we were doing something else? Now would be the time to tell me. I'm in a vulnerable state of playing Gex. Okay, turlet. Can I use the turlet as like a... Oh, they're making like prison wine. Because everyone in prison is always whining. Oh, boo-hoo, I get to live somewhere for free. Try walking a mile in my shoes. I don't even get to live in prison. I just have to work in my dad's stupid Fortune 500 company. I'd give anything to be homeless and in prison. I mean, I won't, but I could. Okay, hold on. What if I do open this up on the TV? Is it gonna look like the capture? It might. Oh, well, that's gone. That's just straight up gone.
There's
I mean, it's a little wider. Ah, maybe. I mean, it's at least like right in front of my fucking face. Woohoo! Tee-hee! There's a door in here. The door is ajar. Okay, this evil lies within. Oh, they're like hockey masks. I saw like a little like upturned smile. I thought they were Quan Chi. I mean, I didn't literally think that. I just thought that it looked like, man, this guy looks like Quan Chi. Dude, you literally thought it was Quan Chi?
don't take career advice from
Wait, from who? Who am I not supposed to take career advice from? Now I'll never know. Okay, well, I'm just not going to take career advice from anybody. I don't want to mess it up. Okay. So this is a new mask collectible? A no mask collectible? Oh, fuck off. Elevator. Or platform. I'll take it. I don't know what's a fucking Gap and what's not. I can't tell the difference between a goddamn Gap and an Old Navy. Well, I survived the Haunted Mansion. How many of these would I realistically need? I wish it would just tell me ahead of time. Ooh, maybe it doesn't have to. More shit goes upwards. Shit goes up. It goes, 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 guillotine. I know it said I know it's guillotine, but they don't say it. Oh. Okay, well, that's 4 of those. I need 5. Should I even grab this, or should I... What's more left to do?
Career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Oh, don't take career... Okay, thank God. Oh, now I know who I'm not supposed to take career advice from. Alright. Who's Joe Piscopo? Like, I may be pushing 30, but I think I might be too young for this. Can't tell what's a gap from a gex. Can't tell my gaps from my gexes. All my gexes live in Texas. Alright, can I fucking... Wah! I can't believe that works. Look for another blood fountain, right? Yeah! Leave me alone.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Oh, okay. That's a new one. Not really a joke. Come on, Gex, tell us a joke. Oh, come on, Gex, grab the fly. Oh, that's not doing much, is it? Not a door. I do not adore. I don't make love. I fuck hard. I don't make Gex. We all gotta start wearing promise rings to promise that we'll beat Gex. And also his video game. And also with Yi.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
I don't understand. Is it because he's dead? He's R.I.P. Taylor? Alright, what's going on here? I fucking hate those guys. Too young to know. Psh, no way. Oh, there's a door here. Okay. There's more masks that way, but I think I'm looking for a fountain. Yeah, that don't look right. Should probably get that checked out.
Welcome
trying to move
under this old house.
Okay. As soon as we unlocked a new quip, now we're gonna get it in rotation. But at least we got a new one. I feel like, hold on. Crouch jumping doesn't actually do anything. It has the illusion of seeming like you're gonna do more. But then you don't. I mean, this one's probably like 52, right? Not the number 52, but 50 TOS and 50 as well. 50 and also with you. Say 5 Hail Marys. Okay, so those are all platforms I can't quite reach. Or rather, masks I can't reach from said platforms.
Red rum.
I know that one. That's a Shining reference. Why did he wait that long to say it? Something came over him. Some kind of supernatural power just came inside him. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what to fuck. I just don't know how this thing works. Get me off this crazy thing. Me doing tricks on it. Get me off this crazy thing. I don't know how it works. Okay, well, no. I thought I could just jump clean across.
Reminds me of Halloween at
Rip Torn's house. No. It's not Rip Torn, it's Rip Taylor. Rip Torn's like a different guy. It seems like a fake stage name, like how you rip and tear something. He's just a big Doom fan. The game, not that man. What if instead of MF Doom, it was MTF Doom? And the music was really loud. What is summoning the dip? I'm just trying to jump away so don't kill me. They killed me. Joe Piscopo is a comedian known for from the 80s who isn't known for a scandal, so it's probably a reference to his bits. Or is it because he fell off? Like, don't take career advice because he's like no longer with us. From a fame standpoint. He's not on my level. Oh. Wait, do I have to start these over? Alright, that's one. Go. And this is gonna be one of those, this is the beginning of the level, right? Or did I get a checkpoint?
Reminds me of Halloween at
Rip Torn's house. I keep saying Rip Torn, sorry. I'm trying to cut him off. This is like Halloween at Michael Jackson's house. This is worse than the time I tried to beat Among Us. This is worse than the time I tried to sell a Subway sandwich. Subway sandwich. We gotta start donations for the sandwich fund instead. Forget everything else I said. And for those of you uninitiated that weren't here for the opening, oh no, this is the checkpoint, right? Yeah, it's got that Powerhouse Cartoon Network checkered board.
Don't take career advice from Joe
Piscopo. I know that one. I know that's right. Okay. Back this way. We're gonna Gex on over here. He's like slippery. Does that make sense? I know he's a gecko. What am I looking at? Nothing. I do see a fountain over there, rather a vial. Do I have to go this way, or can I think I do. Okay, that's 2. There's gonna be more shit in here.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
That's gotta be a reference to something as well. Right, I turned Mona Lisa on. Wait, right? Yeah, I turned Mona Lisa on. But I haven't seen her since. Ow. Boing. It's me when I see the Mona Lisa, am I right? Oh, wait, there were platforms there. Wait, were there? I can't fucking see anything! There's a door? I mean, sort of. We have 2 fountains. Well, I mean, we have found an end to the level. An end to this chaos, to this frivolous violence.
Career advice from Joe Piscopo.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo. You can climb some walls, we know that. This has got to be like 50, right? But it'll give me the little silver remote once I have all of them. I just gotta kill more people. And then thrill them and chill them! We are in a haunted house after all. Wait, are you a living creature I can steal the life from? Oh, yeah, but he died once before. It's okay. Come on, one more. Give me one. Ah. Dude, I need a one dance. I don't think you understand how badly I need this one dance. I need a one fly. That sucks. What you just said was awful. And I want you to know that you embarrassed everyone. I'll only donate that. Better also be afforded a sandwich. Not the sandwich. No. What was the fund? Did I mention? Yeah, I said the fund we are deciding is you can bid on what goes in this corner. That's what we covered earlier. You donate it for a cause of putting something over here because it's simply too empty right now and I don't like having this empty space. I would prefer a nice little recliner. That'd be comfy for me. I know some people are really set on the idea of like a lamp, which I refuse. But you know, I can't turn down donations. It's not my nature. Okay, this looks different-ish. This is a dead end. And I'm very much dead. And I'm not loving it. Oh, I hate the camera. Ah, great! Fantastic. Is this a wall or not? I don't know what the fuck I... It's not just me, right? Like, maybe if I was in a darker room, but I can't make out a single detail. I just want to make out gags. So I can do a special jump if I just hit A when I land. Call that an A landing. Call that A landing. But like, where am I, man? Where is this? I can climb, right? Sideways for a second there. I can't climb this, right? No. Oh, you dick. Yeah, okay, so let's go in here.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Sure. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, so I can hurt the green one. But not the red. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Wait, no, I can hit the red one. Fuck! Ugh. Alright, where was I? Where is this? Who am I? Who am I? I just can't remember. I know what you're saying about mod, but I think at some point we made mod like an amount of streams in a row or amount of subs or something. Gotta keep up with that stream streak. And the other person who wanted to be mod just doesn't show up. So I don't know. Wait, I saw something up there. Fuck off. Let's kill this ghost. I don't care if it kills me too. I want it dead. Just to see if I can kill it.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Guys, I'll be honest. This does kind of remind me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's. Trying to replace me? That's what chat's saying. I didn't say nothing. Also, did anyone answer the weekly Monday night thing? I was too busy playing Gex. Yeah, while you guys were studying the blade, I was too busy having Gex. I thought I just clipped through the floor. What the fuck is going on here? What the hell is even that? Oh, something's breathing fire at me.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
I'm glad he's telling this to the evil floating skull. Is he gonna say it again? Okay, but my counter's restarted. Why is that? I got one of them. I'm standing in a black void. I don't know where anything is. Why do they always start these games with such dark levels? Am I supposed to be playing this in like a completely dark room? Are these games not to be not meant to be played in the day? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is this a fountain? There's like clearly something here. Oh. I scared her. And the worst part is, I already found an exit, but I don't think I'll be able to, like, find it again. I don't know where it went. Oh, I'm back at 1. Alright, let's hit the Mona Lisa. Got it. I don't know where I am. I'm so turned around. Wait, no. Okay, well, this is definitely the beginning.
Don't take career advice from
Joe Piscopo. Got it. Because it won't even count unless I exit the level. And we got like 16 minutes, maybe 15 left on this stream. For me to find an exit. And commit to it. Okay, door here. Okay, I like to think I'm on the right path. So we want to keep going up. But it's up, but it's up.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Okay, door. Door to a location. Let me get a sick beat. My boy Squiggle cooked this one up. Okay, can't get there. Another blood vial, though. This is what, 2? Oh, that stinks. Give me the fly. I need it. Bad. I think this was... I definitely am losing my voice, but I don't know how. Is it just being in the room? That would be an issue. I'm putting, like, strain on it. Oh, he said I thought he said mind the tongue. I thought he said I thought he said Cheech and Chong. Like he was laughing at his own bit. That's okay, Gex. I do that too. I think I'm the funniest person in the world. That's not even true. What am I looking at? Dude, where the fuck am I? Alright, should I go this direction? Again, on the capture, it doesn't look as completely blacked. Okay, wait.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Thank you, Gex. Okay, this room is familiar. No. I'm trying to get that Gex jump. It didn't matter. I wouldn't have gotten up there anyway. Okay, jump.
Pardon my tongue.
Why would the camera spin around like that? Jesus Christ, why did you guys... I blame you! Well, chat, you know the rules. Until we start a new thread, we must keep to the Gex. Live by the Dex and we live by the Gex and we die by the Gex. Is it just straight through here? No. Is it left through here? No. No. Is it left through here? This pumpkin. I got hit by the pump. That's embarrassing. The one pumpkin. You guys are always kinning people who do it.
What are you gonna do?
I will definitely kill that guy. This is awfully familiar though. Don't kill me. I'm getting close to something I can taste it. Just fucking die, man. Okay, I got the special white remote. That only shows you white. Never mind. I was gonna say white shows. That's a thing. Wait. I forgot racism existed for a second. My bad. I wanted to live in a world without Santa Claus. Yeah, and they say he can't do it this year. What, like Rudolph? Yeah, but I mostly know the Christmas ones. Every time they're like, yeah, Santa can't do it this year. You know, I came there. I came all over this place, but I gotta... There we go. Exit. Chandelier.
Slip of the tongue.
Don't get killed. Avoid the spooky specter. Fuck off! Ah! It's fine. Jesus Christ. Where is this bookshelf? Okay, there we go. Okay. Wait for the weird fucking CG courage face to go away. Has Checkered Past come back, or is it just Dexter? Okay, let's time this properly. Please, please, please. Why would the... Oh, we're fine. Go in the door. Gex, go in there now. Get us the fuck out of here.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Successful horror level. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, what's the hidden one? I got the reward one. Do I need to start them like other level? Bonus! Aztec two-step. Okay, so some of them, the bonus levels just have the one then. Let's save to the controller pack. Yes. Okay. Now, we do have about 9 minutes. So let's just see... Ride the Haunt... Will this, like, start a different level? I don't know where this is.
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Oh, beats the Matterhorn. Like, this is better than the Matterhorn. What if it was the Natterhorn? Okay, I gotta... We have to... That was only in about an hour or so. But our first thrilling installment, our first step, I don't know if my little machine over here is going to work, so I'm going to use a mouse, into the world of Gex. And as you can see, it's gotten quite dark over here. The glow sticks aren't really doing their job. Tomorrow, It's actually going to be a normal, or not normal, but it's going to be a stream around this time. But every Tuesday after that, we will go back to Switch to Ultra. So I think Wednesday is Pirates, and Thursday is Switch to. So I actually don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I guess we could continue this trend hypothetically, right? Could be any of them. We could continue moving forward. The plan will be every week at the start of Monday. On the Monday, and we don't have to do any anniversaries like this is what was happening this day in BH Ultra Live history, because I think the earliest I've ever come back is like January 20th or like 15th or something. We're still a ways away. Boner level, if you mean boner as in a big mistake, then yes. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Welcome back, by the way. We got a lot of exciting things planned this year. Like I said, we still have these metrics for the follower goal, which is just like, a personal one. I'd be embarrassed. I think we can do it. And the sub goal is really just for, you get special perks for being subbed. Every time somebody does one of those, we ring the bell and then we spin the wheel. The donation goal, however, is instead of a game fund, being a fund for putting something in this corner, whatever it is. If you want to rally together the troops and pool your money all together to pick one thing, that would be the thing to do. I don't really care what it is. I'll buy whatever it is, whatever wins. And all of these meters, all of these bars end on March 20th, and the stream before then will be March 19th, so that'll be the final opportunity to do that before spring comes around, and potentially we change the entire set, and everything moves around. At least on the month, we'll change the poster. Tails, I'm watching poster. What I'm getting at is we have these 4 threads, and every Monday we will do another poll between those 4 threads. Right now, the 3D platformer thread is taken up by Gex, and we cannot move on to a different 3D platformer until we pick Gex. So let's say tomorrow or Monday, if we don't want to play any more Gex, guard, kill that guy. If we don't want to play any more Gex, then we'll have to pick one of the other threads. Dark Souls, 2021, or Xbox. I'm going to let you know right now if it's Dark Souls, though, I'm going to have to download some stuff. You get a measurement of the corner? What the fuck's happening to my microphone right now? I could show you to scale. Yeah, it's about like a cube. It's about like cube shaped. It's got cube measurements. The ceiling's taller than I am, obviously. I'm like 4 feet tall, which is metatomically like 5 apples. But that's really all I have today. I went through a 40-minute... I gotta make the thumbnail now. The Gex nail. And I think I gotta finalize the GTA one as well. So I'll do that. I'll make sure to post tonight's weekly Monday night that you will be watching as it streams live on the BH Ultra Patreon, or premieres live. You could watch Monday nights every Monday night alongside with me. Now that we could do that on Monday because it won't be interfering with the podcast. Obviously, watch parties on Sunday, and then this stream schedule. Tomorrow, we'll figure out what we're going to do. Wednesday, we'll start Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Thursday will be more Nintendo Switch. Actually, Thursday specifically will be Animal Crossing. I might be a little bit late. Let's see. And then Saturday, we return with that GTA stream. Been a while since we've been back to GTA Online. I got to get more in contact with Ryu, because I think, he didn't know that we were taking a break. I don't know what's going on with him. But now I am firmly back. Hiatus over. No more sleep, no more break. And after this stream, then I got to get back to editing and writing and really just preparing everything for the year. Get the Gex Trilogy remake. It cleans up a lot of the inferior stuff. I'm not playing any more Gex after that. Maybe, if there's a second 3D platformer and we complete this, maybe I'll get that one and add it to our list of 3D platformers, but I refuse to believe that this is, anyway a passable game. I'll play it. I love a 3D platformer, but there's no way it's, enjoyable. Okay, well, that's all I had to go over today. Went over MagFest. If I remember anything, I'll let you guys know, but I will be accessible. I'll be around. I'll be back on the internet. Unfortunately, I will be on Blue Sky. I haven't fully deleted Twitter from my phone because it's still entertaining. Blue Sky is yet to become entertaining. So if anyone on Blue Sky wants to step up to the plate and start being funny, and I know I'm in no position to talk, I mean, literally no in position to talk. I'm losing my voice. But surely someone's got to step up to the plate. I'm going to actually close that door. It's been cold all stream. The voice line variety gets better in the third game. I'm not worried about the voice. The voice lines are the least of my issues right now. The Gex of my issues. All right, I'm going to end this stream. Well, thank you for joining me. And this was the first stream of not only season 26, well, technically, and also 2026. Wait, no, I guess that does line up. That's crazy. Well, spring's going to be 27 and the whole thing's going to be out of whack. We finally caught up with We finally caught up with ourselves. And for what? I hope you guys like this song.